If he gets mad, well, Flems can hold that.
Cam won't get mad. Alright, we are live. What? Title save. Title did good.
Okay, there we go. Here we land. Okay.
There's he, that was it.
We'll we'll give Flems
Give Flums a little bit,
a
see if
moment.
he's able to join.
Can people hear us? Hello?
Yeah, my audio should be coming through. Oh wait, speak?
Okay.
Yeah, audio is coming through.
Nice.
Give Flums a little bit,
Hello.
see if he joins. If not, then we'll just move on.
Why it's not showing me? Antigua defeats Jamstar 4-1. So we go to fourth.
What are you looking at, fucking FIFA standings?
No, my IRL. We move
Oh.
up to fourth because a certain team lost.
Are you and Elliot on the same team?
Yeah, but he's been out for the entire season because of a shoulder injury he sustained.
Fucking pop that bitch back in the place and get the fuck out there, Eli.
They had to do some whole surgery bullshit
Oh
to
yeah, she had to get
reconstruct
surgery.
it.
Now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, yeah.
Is my mic not sounding good, Cam?
Now it's good.
What the
Before it was a little
fuck?
bit quieter, but
That's
I
probably
think
because I
it's
was
good. I
leaning
can hear you
back.
pretty fine.
But no.
Asshole CJ, bang!
Called me an asshole. Alright, I think we're gonna go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be doing the same thing we did yesterday, except this time it's gonna be NFC edition. We don't have Flems yet. We don't know where he is. We don't know if he'll join or not. So for right now, it'll just be me and Cage grading it and then doing our predictions for the division. So a little bit it's probably gonna go a little bit faster than we did yesterday, which is fine because Cage has somewhere to be at 4 anyways. So don't want to be holding him
Yes.
that long. So let's just get right
And
into
we can
this.
recap games after.
Yeah, we
Once
can
we
also go through the games that
just
have
a
been
few
played as
games.
well.
Yeah, so. Alright,
Starting off
Bears.
with the Bears with this is Bruins team. His first pick was obviously Josh
Obviously.
Allen.
Yeah, he got what, the second or third pick
Second.
overall, I think? He got
Third,
second?
third,
Yeah,
Jane
so
Daniels went second.
oh yeah, Lamar Jane Daniels and Josh Allen obviously big strong suits of his team. Look at his running back. I'm assuming it will be Trevion
Oh
Henderson.
yeah, he's using Trevion.
So a good, young back to have there. As far as receivers, no really youthful guys, but I mean, there's Speed and Terry. Scary Terry obviously will be there for a couple of years, and Anthony Gold, who's only a 1 year in, 94 speed, 95 excel. Um, let's see. As far as O-line, I'm going a little bit slower than you, but
You're
he has
good.
Tristan
I
Wirfs.
just cycled
His
through it quickly so I
O-line,
could see it briefly.
yeah. O-line looks pretty fucking good. It's probably one of the better O-lines that I've seen constructed in out of all the teams that we've done so far. Only 173, the rest are 80 at the minimum. Um, as far as his D-line, he has Trey Hendrickson, obviously a monster there, and then Quentin Williams at the D tackle.
Also,
So
Alex Highsmith.
Alex Highsmith is where?
He's his second right edge. He's gonna be using him on the left-hand side, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. Wow, how did I not? Oh my God. Okay, what a D-line then. Trey Hendrickson,
That's
Alex
a
Highsmith, and
fantastic
Quentin
D-line.
Williams. That is a great D-line. And honestly, good youth in his linebackers as well, aside from the outside linebacker, but not many have good ones there. And then corners, naturally, I mean, if you have a great
Well,
D-line like that, you'd assume
a
it would
little
falter,
bit
but
of a clarification regarding the Sam and Will position. Sam is a strong side linebacker, and Will is a weak side linebacker. So
thank
it's
you.
not
'Cause
it's not left and right outside linebackers anymore. It's whatever leverage your defense has is where they're
Oh, okay, that makes for the non-football heads like me, that makes a
So
lot
like,
more sense.
for
Thank you for
example,
the
if you
clarification.
play 3-4, you're gonna have 3 defensive tackles now, and and the 2 edge rushers are going to be on the outside. So the outside linebackers used to be play 4-3.
Ah,
You have
I
2 defensive
see.
tackles, and the edge rushers are going to be outside. So these guys are primarily off-ball linebackers now.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Well, I mean, with that being noted and understood, I mean, I don't know how you say this guy's name.
Deion
Dayon
Henley.
Henley? Yeah, I mean, he looks good. Damone Clark, obviously. I mean, that's going to be a good user to have. Um, Getting into the secondary, I mean, that's probably where it gets a little
The
bit,
secondary
like,
is where the
less.
team dies.
And even then, like, I know Drew Phillips is 5'11", but he's 23 and 81 overall.
No, I
So,
like
I
Drew
mean, like,
Phillips.
he'll,
I like Drew
it's just like
Phillips
the
is
rest.
probably the only guy here I actually like, besides obviously
Yeah.
Marcus Jones. Being biased, me and Bruins both being Patriots fans.
Hmm.
Marcus Jones is
Yeah.
severely underrated for what he is, but he's also 5'8".
5'8", wow, yeah, that's a tiny guy right there, Jesus.
But he's probably one of the better special teamers in the league when it comes to kick returns and punt returns. So that's probably what his primary role is going to be with Bruins. Although he's probably going to be using him in the slot to start. I have a feeling that he's definitely gonna heavily invest in corner in the offseason to make this team better. But I do like his team other than the secondary, although Ryan Neal kind of saves it in safety position. Because he's 6'3" with 90 speed. He's a freaking beast sometimes.
Yeah, you take a look at this team, and he has at least a weapon, and again, Josh Allen will be able to dot up most of these guys. If anything in the offseason, he'll just have to invest in, like you said, like a corner, a receiver, and maybe a tight end. And like then his team is like pretty fucking set, man. For the first one to see, I like it. I'm gonna be fully honest. I think in comparison to some of the ones we saw yesterday,
I'm giving this a B.
yeah, I was gonna say B
someone joined.
plus. Oh, look who decided to make
Good
it.
morning, Flems.
Hi.
Welcome.
All we've
Better
gone through so far
late
is
than
just,
never.
we're in the middle of going over Bruins team, which is the Bears. If you want to weigh in on that.
I'm working on it. I'm on
Yeah,
my
so
way.
we can give our grades then while Flems is doing that.
Yeah, Cage, what'd you give it?
I think I really liked it, dude. I like everything minus the receivers and secondary. So I don't know. I feel like
See, you say
I know
the
receivers and corners are.
but Cooper Kupp's gonna be.
I mean, he has
gonna be
Terry.
the guy that gets
Cooper
open,
Kupp.
regardless of his speed not being that high. DJ
Dude,
Chark
am I blind? He has Cooper Kupp? Oh my god.
Yeah, you need to get glasses, dude.
Dude, wait. I thought he had abilities. I swear to God, he was a
Cooper Kupp is star
superstar.
now. Unless he
Who
devs
is
him
that?
down. He might have devs him down. I don't know.
I think he devved him down because I'm fairly certain I saw him
He does
having
have a
abilities.
superstar start off usually.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
so who
Terry
did he-
McLaurin is going to be his number one. He's going to have DJ Chark on the outside of the opposite end, which I love that as well. DJ Chark has always been just an underrated player in Madden.
Yeah, in
6'3",
Madden, he's always a
93
useful guy.
speed. He's a beast. And then Cooper Kupp in the slot is just going to be able to get open. Like, these receivers are
Dude,
good.
I'd say B plus, man. I think I'd say B plus.
Okay.
I fuck with the team. It could possibly be an A minus, but I think B plus is fair, just considering that there is no like main guy in the
I give it a
secondary.
B just because of his secondary. His secondary is what's going to
Had to dev down Cup and Hendrickson. Oh, because he had too many abilities.
He devs down
Really?
Hendrickson? I mean, 92, 30 years old.
I mean, not that it matters. I mean, like he's still gonna be a monster on the
Where does he
edge.
have
I
abilities
didn't.
at? Allen Wurst, Quinn Williams, Terry McLaurin,
O-line.
Terry Smith. Yeah,
Josh
he's got
Allen.
all of them.
Oh yeah, I
He
did.
kept
I
Kyle
think he did.
Juszczyk.
No
You get that
way.
for free.
Oh, it got fullback.
Don't you
was
get that for free?
Maybe. Fullback.
No,
might be
isn't
free.
you said Kyle Juszczyk isn't like fullback and like kickers free or something like that?
I'm checking
Probably.
abilities right now. Let's see. Ooh, Bruins. Damn, I didn't realize he had so many abilities. Jesus, I think he was one of the first ones to do it. So let me do some scrolling. But have you had a chance to take a look at his team? Yeah, actually, here we go. Kyle Juszczyk is exempt. He devved down Cup and Hendrickson, gave it to Worth, Trey Smith. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have any rising stars. Okay, that makes sense. Damn.
B.
A B?
A soft B.
A soft B.
Yeah, Flems is very better.
His receivers are old.
Yeah, he loves the youth movement thing.
Receivers are but they're not just old. They're way too old. Like his average receiver age is like 29.
Yeah.
That's old. they're talented, but like Cooper Cup, with Cooper Cup not having abilities, he sucks now, in my opinion. I just don't. If he doesn't have his abilities, I think he sucks. Tight end is literally irrelevant. Good O line,
I wonder
good
if
low,
he's
like
using
really
Alberto.
strong O line. D line is going to be good. I mean, again, way less good though because Trey Hendrickson's only a star dev now. He's just way
Yeah,
less
I didn't realize that.
impactful. Quinn Williams is still a dog. Obviously, he's really good. Linebackers or whatever. Good will linebacker though. Corners aren't that good. They're just okay. Get a good like young corner to start with. Drew Phillips, he's fine, but he's not very fast and he's not very tall.
Yep.
And then their safeties, his safeties are just okay. Like it just is. It's he's got a good O line, really good O line, good D tackle. Would have a good pass rusher, but he debbed him down. And he's got a great one receiver, but they're all old, so I don't love it personally. The running back's decent because Henderson's gonna be young and stuff, but he's not like a game breaker kind of thing.
Yeah, they don't have him. They don't rate him fast at all, which is insane to me.
But and obviously Josh Allen's nuts, so
Josh Allen's
Yeah,
just gonna
which
be
is
fucking Josh Allen every year.
yeah, he's nuts.
heavily why my rating. I'll keep it at a B plus. Although yeah, not having the.
If he didn't have Josh
edge
Allen, I'd probably
abilities.
give him like a C plus.
Oh
Or a
yeah,
C.
if he wasn't there, obviously I'm sure there would have been someone else good. But yeah, I don't think it would be as high as it is now. But that's fair for Bruins. Next up is
The
Worm,
Lions with
another
Worm?
guy who had a top 3 pick, I think, right? Top 3, top
no,
4.
I
He had
don't
4.
think
Yeah,
he
number
was.
4.
Yeah, he might have 4.
He was 4.
but
He was 4.
I remember when we were
Lions.
That's
going-
why he has Mahomes, man.
when you were doing the like draft recap after like, the first couple rounds, Flem's was saying that this was one of his favorite teams. So I'm serious to see how he grades this out from the rest of it.
The Lion. I said the Lions.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So we got Mahomes at QB, obviously, Mr. Mahomey. JT at running back, and then
He's
he
got a
also has
great
Jalen
running
right
back
behind
room.
him, which is a great, and Blake Corum, which I don't know if he's going to use him as a power back, but I mean, options for sure. So nice playmakers in the backfield. Puka and Jalen Waddle as his receiving duo with Mahomes throwing to him is arguably, I mean, this offense is already looking. Who's his tight end? Tyler Warren. I think this offense is one of my favorites that I've seen so far, personally. I really like that. As far as his O-line,
It's not horrible.
it doesn't look like he really.
It's not
I mean,
good.
it's an average
No,
O-line, but like
it's
below
not.
average.
It's bad.
He didn't really
It's
pay
bad.
attention. He didn't. Yeah, I don't
It's
think he
fine.
gave a shit about his O-line.
It's okay. It's okay to say it's a bad O line. That's fine.
Yeah, I just don't like being mean, but it is kind of that. Edge rushers, I mean, Byron Young is fast, but no real guys on the edges, and then Kenny Clark at the D tackle position will help things out for sure.
Hey, man,
Linebackers.
he's worth trading Micah Parsons for, in my opinion.
Yeah, apparently. Hopefully he'll give him that value. Dorian Williams at the wheel, along with Owen Papoy. So he has some youth there. And then Levante David, obviously, for a season. Jalen Ramsey and Marlon Humphrey in the secondary. Wow. Jabril Peppers. I mean,
So for the
going
short
over this
term,
roster.
This team is,
Yeah, go
this
ahead.
team
Short
is
term-
determined to win now.
it's a very fun short term team. It is. It's a super fun short term team. Jonathan Taylor would be good for a bit. He'll probably 3 or 4 good seasons out of him for sure. But he's got Jalen Wright kind of sitting there waiting for him anyway, so that's fine. And honestly, like Blake Corum's not even bad really. Like he's fine. So great quarterback, really good running back room. Pass catchers. I love Puka, dude. Puka's one of my favorite players. In real life and Madden, he's really good. Jalen Waddle's obviously super fast. I think he's less. I mean, 97 speed. You can't really, teach that. I guess, but
Yeah.
so I mean, he's gonna be good. I don't know how much higher he gets overall wise with he being 26, but he still has some room. But so he'll probably still get low 90s, maybe to the mid 90s. But like that doesn't really matter. He's super fast anyway. In Calvin Austin's really fast too, so he's got a lot of speed. Not very tall, but unless he uses Tim Patrick, but they're good. Tyler Warren's gonna be fun because he's a funny player. O-line trash bags, but it's fine. That's okay. D-line is average outside of Kenny Clark.
Yeah, he's kind of saves it.
Um, linebackers are pretty good. Again, obviously, all that middle linebacker. But he's got a lot of youth around too. A lot of options to like fill in when David's gone. So I
Yeah.
think he'll be fine
Yeah.
at linebacker. Again, corners great for short term. I mean, obviously Ramsey and Humphrey are going to be a problem year 1, year 2, and then less so year 4, like the third
Sim
year.
season is where it's going to be interesting how he
Yeah,
develops them.
he'll see where he goes from there. But and then safeties are just nah. But I think it's a pretty good team. I'd give it like a
I give this a B plus.
yeah.
Yeah,
As
if
I
I gave
said,
the other team a B plus, I'd give this one a B plus.
I
Not
definitely this one was
exactly
better
an A,
than.
but
I'd give this team's better than last team for sure. B plus for sure.
Yeah.
I really like his off. Like short term, I think it's like an A, but long term less so.
There's definitely
Yeah,
some
just
things
considering.
he has to do to build this team out, but he's got building blocks for right now that
Yep.
are really good. Moving on to the Green Bay Packers with Dua, aka Dan.
And he has Mr. Big Cock Brock. You see him there. I think that might have been his first and or second pick.
Flem's
I'm not too
arguable
sure.
101.
It's not arguable. He's wrong, but
Let's see.
it's still great. I like Brock Bowers. I really wanted Brock Bowers in my pick, to be honest with you. Between him and Brian Thomas, but Brock Bowers would have been a lot of fun just because he's so fast for a tight end. You know,
He's a monster in this game. I got the fortune
Yeah.
to use him last Madden because my brother gave him to me, and
it's a lot of
yeah,
fun.
he's very much fun. But Michael Penix at QB, obviously he has a QB1 who he could possibly develop. I know he's 25, but you never know with quarterback.
That's so much. Like quarterback 25. That's not a problem at all because like QBs.
QBs
They
can
last
grow
forever.
easily.
Yeah, they last and he'll develop.
And I'm
him,
pretty
I'm
sure he gave a start at to him too.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay,
whoa.
then yeah, he'll develop.
Pardon me.
He gave
He
his
gave
start
a
at
free
Michael
dev?
Penix.
Yeah, you didn't get your free dev?
Fuck
Free
no, I
normal
didn't.
star? Normal star?
Fuck me. Someone go get on Jalen Milrow right now.
Go
Read the
do that
damn
then, dude, before you
announcement.
play your game.
Wait, I can't
Wark-
read.
Jarquez?
read.
I don't know how to say this
Jarquez.
guy's name.
So
yeah, Jarquez Hunter. I'm
he was
assuming that's
using
going to be his
Alvin
main back.
Kamara. He used him exclusively.
Interesting. Maybe he'll use him for the first season and he'll mix in this Hunter guy. I'm sure because he's a rookie.
He's also got Bill.
Receiving room? We got obviously Torrey Horton, who I think he got to superstar.
Really? He
yes,
didn't,
because of
I
a
can't tell.
I think
Who's
he
this?
got it in a training dev. Torrey Horton, if I'm not mistaken, Dua got him
6'3",
in a training dev
93
and training
speed.
camp.
Solid
Yes,
receiver.
he was a bronze and he went straight to superstar. So with him and Ladd now,
And
that's
Courtland
a
Sutton.
great duo. And then yeah, he has Courtland Sutton there who can run routes, and then he still has extra speed, 94 speed, Darius Davis and Danny Gray back there. But honestly,
Damn,
3 good
Curtis
receivers,
Samuel got hit
2
hard
young
this
ones, and a route runner.
progression there.
Brock Bowers obviously at tight end. So honestly, the offense in this division is great. Honestly, I think every single one bar maybe Bruins. But I think the Packers and the Lions have a really good offense. Packers probably my
This is a
favorite
good
out of all of
O-line,
them.
too.
O-line is not weak. It's above average from the ones that we've seen for sure. I'm assuming he'll have
This is
Jordan
where it
Birch
hurts a
on
little
one
bit.
side.
The
Maybe
edges
not the
start
best
hurting a
edge
little bit.
rushers. Yeah, the D-line hurts. Linebackers, obviously Roquan's there,
Aaron
and he's going to be a
Jones,
pain
that's
for a
great.
couple of years. Malcolm Rodriguez, no one else really, and then Cam Taylor-Britt, Terrion Arnold.
I don't hate
It's a
his
good
cornerbacks,
secondary in
but they're
corners.
kind of small, except for Terrion Arnold. Terrion Arnold's 6 foot, so you
And-
can get away with that there. But then like everywhere else, it's a little bit small, but they're fast.
Yeah, they're fast, they're small.
His
Same thing
entire
with, I mean,
secondary is small. Even if his safeties
Winfield
are
is
small.
5'9". I was going to say, he's
And
94
I like
overall, but
Winfield,
he's
though.
5'9".
Money hooker.
I like
yeah.
Winfield though. He's a dog.
Winfield is just gonna fly around. That's what he
Dude,
does
this
in
is
real life.
I like this team too, man. I mean, wow. I can't.
It's
I
a
like
good draft.
The weakest part is his D line, but like, this is one of I think out of like the 3, this is probably my favorite to be honest. I just hate that there's not really a strong D line presence, but like, he has good corners. He has a good safety over there to help him out, and his offense is
I don't think this is my
probably
favorite.
the best
Funny
in the
enough,
division.
I think I like
Out of the
first
division?
team more.
Really?
So I don't like his running backs, especially where he devved down Alvin Kamara. They're not very good, really. Quarterback should be fine. I mean, left handy's always kind of dicey just because Madden.
Yeah.
But that's if you can figure that, like if you can get used to it, then that's good. Lad obviously is gonna be really fun. I'm not gonna count Tory Superstar Dev if he has it because that's not what this is. That's luck, right? Obviously, but even
Yeah,
still,
it's not. No, I see what you're saying.
but even still, like 93 speed, 6'3", like he's gonna be a good player regardless. But I'm not gonna like include the superstar into that because. But even still, like the good 1-2 receiver and they're both young, right? So
Yeah.
like he's got two young cornerstone receivers. So I think they're really good there. I mean, plus he's got 24-year-old Darius Davis, who's also pretty fast. So, I mean, he's got a good trio of receivers. But obviously, Brock Bowers is elite. So I mean, his pass catchers as a whole, I think, are great. O-line is good across the board. They're not too old for the most part. They're not like elite, but they're pretty good. And the one like one of the lower overall guys is Josh Connerly, who's gonna be good.
He's a rookie with Starbucks. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he'll be good. Exactly. D-line is shit. To be honest, it's bad. It's not
I
good.
don't see much growth from it.
No, I mean they're 28, 26. I mean Quiddy Payne is like the most average D lineman as they come, I guess. And there's no D tackles to really speak of, so they're not very good. Roquan is an absolute unit, and he's got Ernest Jones behind him too. So like, he's got two solid linebackers. Not one like he doesn't have a great user linebacker in terms of speed though.
Yes.
Which is something of note.
Only thing.
Like I like Roquan. I personally love letting Roquan just run around and do his own thing because
his high awareness lets him just fucking.
Yeah, you don't need to user him.
Right.
He'll do it on his own.
But then like who is he gonna user after that? The corners are small, but like these are average corners for sure. I'd say like, Arnold's gonna develop into a decent corner. Cam Taylor-Britt will also still be a decent corner. He's not very tall for.
Yeah,
but he's not like terribly short.
Taylor-Britt would be an awesome.
He's not terribly short. Like they got two decent corners. Like they're not terrible. And Antoine Winfield is also really fun, despite the fact that he's short. And Amani Hooker's okay. So I mean, I don't know. I'd give it like a. I'll be honest. That first team, the Bears, I'd probably go back and put them to a C+. I'd probably give this team.
Yeah, I kind of want to redo Bruins' team and give him like a B or a B-, and then give this one like a B+ or something.
I'd probably go back and give Bruins a C+. I'd probably give this team a good B. Like I think they're the second best team we've looked at in the division. And I think the Bears have my least favorite of the three so far.
Okay.
I think his team is on par with Verm's. I still keep a B+ for him for Dua, but yeah, I'll give Bruins either like a B-. Yeah, that's fair. There we go.
I prefer Verm's team more than this one, so I'm giving this a B as well. I think Bruins and Dan's team are relatively similar regarding like the way they were constructed. I think the difference between these two though is Josh Allen.
Yeah, I mean that's a big.
Yeah, naturally.
I get that.
Would you give
and I mean,
Verm
has Pat Mahomes.
This one I gave a B+. Okay. I felt like it was as good as Verm's. I liked it.
Moving on to the Vikings and K-Man.
Yes, he didn't go full O-line this time. He mixed it up.
Just based off his ratings, this team is going to be good. His lowest rated player is Carlton Davis, and he just looking at the top players, his lowest one is 33.
Yeah, and I mean he kind of did good, I think, from initially. We'll see the full team. Obviously, he has Jalen Hurts as his quarterback. Low throw power, but I mean an X factor quarterback who will do him well for a while. Running back room.
In real life.
Yeah, so I mean he'll do fine with ETN. He might need to get another guy. Maybe he'll use Ollie Gordon. I'm not too sure. In the receiving room, Amon-Ra. A guy for the future for sure. He's I play against him a couple times in some of the normal games I've played, and he's been a problem at least. And then he has Brandon Ayuk. No real speed aside from Diami Brown, but route runners for sure. So will be hard to man him up. Tight
He
end.
didn't ignore his O line by any means though. Like he
No.
didn't go as crazy as he usually does, but it's
No,
still
but I
a
mean,
good
he
O
still
line.
addressed it. I mean, he loves to make sure he has a good O-line, and if you look at it again, this is
I love the fact
very
that they
well-crafted
prioritize
O-line.
tackle. Where
Yeah.
you can
I
control
mean,
the edges.
he didn't want to deal with yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Some like I went interior, he went exterior, which is fair. I mean, two guys who should handle a lot of good edge rushers, which exist in the NFC for sure. DeMarcus Lawrence on one of his edges, and Latu. I hope I said that right.
Latu.
Latu. Yeah, a good mix between young, old, and then Jeffrey Simmons at D tackle and Zach Allen. Wow. Okay, very strong D line now that I look at it. Obviously they're both old. They'll maybe have till the sim season till he has to
Say they're.
reset.
I don't even think they're like
They're not even
so
that
old
old.
that they won't
I
be
mean, they'll
used.
last like they're 33 maybe, right? That's typically
Yeah. So
around the
the
age.
thing is
You won't
like
see regression from them
they'll-
until like 32.
they'll
Yeah.
start regressing at like 31, 32. But even if they regress a little bit, like that's not really a big deal.
Like Jeff Simmons,
They'll still
if
be
he
high
keep
over-
his superstar dev,
Yeah,
he'll be
high
probably
overall,
like a
he'll do work.
91. Zach Allen
Yeah.
might hit 87, but like that's still like usable, like very usable.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Like, there's no issues
I'm
there at
liking
all.
this team.
Fred Warner,
Linebackers, yeah, he has Henry To'oTo'o, Fred Warner, and
underrated Omar Spates.
I don't like his corners at.
That's the
all.
only thing. I had a feeling there must have been
It's a
something.
It's a big thing though. They're really slow.
Yeah, like Tareeb still's his best player in the
They're
secondary,
slow,
and he's
but they're
89 speed.
physical.
I don't care.
I don't
Do not
hate that
care.
No, but
necessarily.
he's gonna hurt. He's gonna
Tareem still
hurt.
is
There will
gonna,
be
is
receivers.
gonna be fine. As a two.
Like, who had Waddle? Was it Verm or
Oh
Dua?
yeah, fucking
Or-
Verm is gonna fry his defense though.
Yeah, Verm and Dua will both fry this
Well,
defense
how's
because
the
they have the
safeties?
receivers to just
Justin Reed's good,
blitz
and
them.
then Josh Metellus can float around back there, but not fast. But yeah,
The
Justin
only thing is
Reed
the corners.
is gonna have to save that secondary when it comes to the.
I like
ball.
everything about this team except the corners, man, and that's the worst part. Like obviously Carlton Davis is a good overall. He'll be there for a little bit, but Stephon Gilmore's leaving, and he's slow. Tareeb still is slow, so he's gonna struggle defensively
Honestly,
for sure in the pass game.
What he could do, because of how good he has, like at the linebacker position, he could move one of these linebackers for a corner. He could move Fred Warner for a high overall corner and just move one of these linebackers inside and get away with
I would
it.
might
get
have
not
to.
wanting to do move Fred Warner though, because like with the lurker and he's pretty
No,
good.
I get that.
Like,
Yeah.
he's really good actually. Not even just pretty good, but
But I'm saying like he
87
has,
zone coverage on him is nasty.
I mean,
work.
he made his
Okay,
priorities straight.
just-
He went for
just put-
stronger everything
Move
else.
John in.
might
just
as well.
fucking put Fred Warner. Just put Fred Warner out in corner. Fuck it.
Yeah, at this point,
He'll
that's
do
probably
the
what he's
job.
gonna do. It's yeah,
I mean,
secondary
it's
and
not
then
much
the tight end
slower than what he
position
has
is
back there.
And it's probably better.
Dude, I mean, like, I'm at a crossroads again with this team. Like, I don't want to stay consistent, but like, I like it, bar the the secondary, and I feel like that's a big
Ooh,
it's a big thing because it's not like they're
I thought it was more than that. Ooh, that's hurt. That's gonna hurt him a lot.
just not having anyone above like 92 or like 90 speed as your fastest. Like, a lot of the league will be able to throw on you, even if you have a good D line. Like people will be able even if he sits in zone, man. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of rough for him there. But aside from that, I mean, I do like
Give
the
it a B.
team, man. Yeah,
Giving it a B
I like
plus?
Dua's team more than this.
I mean, you did give him a B
Pardon?
plus. You gave him and Verm the highest. So if you want to give him a B, that's fine, Cage. If you're saying that you like Dua's more than this one.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna give him a B.
All right, I'm going to say this is a B minus. The NFC North in general, I think, had a good draft.
Yes, that's something to say for sure. This entire
Which
division
makes
had
this
a
next
very
part even harder. Who wins the division?
Berm.
Ooh.
Berm.
I do think
question.
Verm wins it as well.
Goes Verm, and who else in the division? It's Verm.
Verm,
Dua,
Bruins,
K-Man, and Bruin.
Dua, and K-Man.
So it's gonna go Verm,
I want to give it to Bruins at the second, man.
K-Man.
Whoa!
K-Man.
K-Man!
That's
I don't
a
hate
2. Oof. gonna give Dua the 3. I'm gonna give Bruins the 4.
Damn.
Me personally, I don't know. I was gonna suggest Bruins at the 2, but let me see. Did you agree with Flums?
I think
You
K-Man
guys
gets second.
definitely have like. You guys have been a part of the league a lot longer than me, so you guys have seen, a bunch of these guys like Bruins longer and
I
K-Man as
think
well. I've
K-Man
quarantined him
gets
for a couple
second,
of seasons.
Bruins gets third, and Dan gets fourth.
Interesting. I'm at the mercy of you guys on this one, so I'll take your
Well,
opinions about it.
we have split decisions, so it comes down to you.
On what? On who?
On where you think Bruins and Dan will finish. Will they be third or
Oh,
fourth?
Bruins and Dan. Well, I want to base it off of like their
Flem's
user,
saying
but like
Bruins will finish
Dua sometimes
fourth.
doesn't play. Like Dua sometimes gives some force wins, so I don't know if that should go into account. But if it does, I think Bruins will get third, and then
Okay.
Dan will get last.
Everything goes into account.
We're just talking like we're just talking the first season. Is that what we're talking,
Yes,
by the way?
first season.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of which, the Miami Dolphins are winning their division.
Interesting.
It's fine, you can believe that.
Yeah.
I've seen fucking. I saw fucking Zivon using Nico Collins and Saquon Barkley last night. He's going to be a fucking problem with those two.
Yeah, you remember you speaking to the reigning defending Super Bowl champion. You shut your mouth. Anyway,
We'll have to back it up. We got Jesus
Shout out to
Christ
Jesus
and his
and
Cowboys.
team.
Now, before we go into
Dallas.
this team, I do want to state he had Jamison Williams. Traded him away for a really good safety for sure in Kirby Joseph, but traded away Jamison Williams.
wait,
And
I thought he got
traded
No, he
away
traded
Oh.
J-Mo.
Jamison Williams for Kobe Joseph, and then was looking for a receiver like a day later. So I don't know what he's trying to cook up. I don't know if I would have given up JMO personally. I
Nope.
think he's like one of your cornerstones, but he did it anyway. So we'll get into his team and see if it was worth it. Matthew Stafford is his quarterback. Obviously, he's drafting one next year.
I mean, I
Unless he
wonder
wants
if
to
he
use
uses
Will
Will
Levis
Levis.
Yeah, I don't think so. So he'll probably use Stafford for a year to help get some guys up. Devin Chain as his running back, really good, huge playmaker, and will be causing some problems for linebackers.
If he needs a
Then you look at his
receiver,
receiving room.
he should
Obviously,
he should-
JMO was here.
you should put Tracy at slot receiver. Tracy used to play wide receiver for Purdue.
I mean, he might have to when you look at this. I mean, Adonai Mitchell is I mean, he has
return Chase
Kevontae Turpin,
Claypool.
who's fast, but yeah, I mean, you look at this, no ability guys. Like Mitchell's young
He's just
and he'll
relying
build
on
up into
speed.
something great, but yeah, he's just relying on speed, really. And how well that'll work out for him, I'm not too sure. Tight end
Luke Musgrave.
doesn't exist. Well, Musgrave is there. Yeah, Musgrave is there. Okay, that'll be a good one. O-line, Trent Williams, who will probably retire in a year. Other than that, average. Joe Alt is there on the right tackle. That's a nice one. Interior line is just average at best, but young guys who will develop for sure. On the edges, Abdul Carter obviously is going to be a monster for him, and he will need a guy on the other side because Von Miller is tired of playing football, man. He's old. D tackles.
This team's just old.
I mean, Ali McNeil he's young, 25, 87. If you can get an ability on him, he'll be nice. Him and Abdul Carter kind of makes up a pretty good D-line, nothing insane. Demario Davis is his main guy, who will retire. But nice high overall linebackers. And then once again, the secondary is where you see this falter, I'd say. 91 speed. They're tall at least, so he'll be able to deal with those high balls. But then you have his main guy here, Kirby Joseph, who he traded for. Probably trying to save his rough-looking corner set. So what do you guys think?
I
I'm gonna go last.
Oh,
I want
I
to
am indifferent on this because he's got good players and then he's got shit everywhere else.
yeah, agreed, 100%.
Like I'm favoring a C minus. Cause like, yeah, the quarterback's a problem, but he got a guy you can use for a year. Then he's gonna draft a quarterback. Whatever. That's whatever. Running backs are great. You get to the receiver room, speed. He's got height with Adonai Mitchell. That's okay. You can get by with these three for a little bit, but he does need to get somewhere else taller. tight end Luke Musgrave is a steal. He's 6'6" 89 speed. He's basically gonna feel like a Brock Bowers light. And then you get to the O-line. The O-line with Trent Williams is good for a year. That's fine. He's got a little bit of youth here with Jack Spires-Johnson and Joe Alt. He can build around that. Abdul Carter is the edge. That's great. Then you get to the rest of the team, and you're just like, ugh, what the fuck?
Yeah, like it's just McNeil and Joseph as the only other guys that
I
really
like
are
JOK
like okay.
as well. JOK and Quincy Williams will be his two linebackers.
Yeah. I mean, like those ones, those are sneakily like people might not think they're great, but like,
so
they're gonna be helpful for sure. Cause
for a guy who heavily invests in speed at the receiver position, why did he not invest in speed at corner or safety? That's what I want to figure out, because like his team is slow and it's old where in spots where it matters, but also he has youth as well in spots where it matters. It's a really weird design team.
It is weird. Like I don't know how I feel about it, because like there's some pieces where I'm like I like this. I think I'm gonna give it a C plus.
Abdul Carter, it would be a D plus.
If he didn't have Abdul Carter, it would hurt. I'm giving him a C plus because of the fact that like he has three kind of cornerstone pieces on defense in Joseph, McNeil, and Carter.
Yep.
But then other than that, yeah, I'll have to give it a C plus.
Would your grade change if he had Jameson Williams?
I think it would. Like even if he loses Joseph on the defensive side, it makes me more hopeful for his. Like yes, he has speed at the receiving room, right?
Essentially,
but like,
was it just a straight trade? Like 1 for 1?
I'm not too sure. Like, I don't know what happened. I need someone to confirm that.
Let's see if I can pull it up.
Because did they put it in trade submissions? Let's see.
Put it in there.
Cowboy. Yeah, it was a straight swap.
So essentially, his first overall pick was Kirby Joseph.
That's what he did.
I mean, that was Blips too, wasn't it?
Yeah, he traded him to Blip.
Well, JMO was Kirby Joseph went in the second round.
No, yeah, I think we can check right now. Let's see, trickle draft. Where are we? Let's see who.
Kirby Joseph went in the second round because he went right after Kyle Hamilton. So, with that being said, Skip Bayless cooked up a real shit team.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna be honest.
I love this. Flems, be as brutal as I was yesterday.
Numero uno. Quarterback, yeah, Matt Stafford's good. However, you're not going to develop him. He's going to retire in a year or two. And you're not going to develop Will Levis, so now you're prioritizing a quarterback in the draft. You have to get one. So that's shitty. But he's good for now, I guess, for season 1. Devon Achane, I really like Devon Achane. He's really fast. So that's no problems there. Receivers, fucking horrible. Terrible. Yeah, they're fast, but they're shitty. And they're not young either. Except for Mitchell.
Yes,
but
that's
yeah,
like
sure.
the only one.
That's one dude. One dude that like it's not good. It's bad and it's not good. Musgrave is decent because he is fast, so there's that. But he's also still he's got to develop him, but he's fine, I guess. Yeah. In a nutshell, his receivers, pass catchers are not good. Old ass left tackle, so you're gonna have to replace your left tackle. No, linemen are pretty roughly easy to get, but still not great. But he's good for the one season. The young center, young-ish guard, but he's not very good, and a really good right tackle. Sorry, so Joe Alt, really good, great. Abdul Carter gonna be really good.
Yeah.
Von Miller is not good. And end of sentence.
He's 36, man.
End of sentence, not good. D tackles are not stellar. I assume he's going to try to develop up Jordan Phillips long term. Yeah. Maybe his two guys behind them. I don't know what their devs are, but maybe. But like, yeah. Trotter's shit. Demario Davis, again, one season will be good, but then he's gone. He's for certain he's going to retire. And while Jock and Quincy Williams are decent, but like Quincy Williams is also old. So like, you got one linebacker essentially for 2 seasons, or you're gonna have after 2 seasons you're gonna have one linebacker. Then you gotta get linebackers too. And your corners are also shitty. I hate Trayvon Diggs, personally. In my opinion, he's the reason why Micah Parsons isn't a Cowboy anymore, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, you're not wrong on that one.
No. Rasul Douglas is old and shitty. Juju Brents is tall, slow. Like, they just not good. They're okay. They're not great. So you're kind of want to get a corner, probably. Kirby Joseph is a not good first round pick, objectively. He's a good player. He's young, but like he's not terribly fast. He doesn't stand out. He's gonna be a fine player, but like he's not the guy I want to be like, hey, my best player on my defense is Kirby Joseph, and that's it. And then Cameron Curl is just whatever. Teams, I don't like this team. I was gonna give it a C minus actually as well. With that all being said, but the fact that he traded a second round pick or his first overall pick or first round pick or a second round pick gives me a D plus on that instead.
There it is. The first D of the NFC goes to Jesus, man. My God, it had to be. I'm so sorry, Jesus. I really didn't want it to be you, but
Moving on to Philly.
understandable from Flems. Yes, we got Jeff, our main man, our people's admin. We do love Jeff.
Eagles,
Eagles,
right? Yeah.
Yes, the Philly Eagles.
So, quarterback, he did take Drake May with his first pick, I believe, and again, great quarterback. 23, 80 overall, 94 throw power, 89 speed, 89 XL. He's going to be one of the best in the league if he can develop him properly, which I don't think should be hard. To follow that, he has Ashton Ginty behind him. So, I mean, immediately when you're looking at the first two pieces of offense, I like it a lot.
He only has 4 receivers.
I would not. He has George Pickens,
Like it.
and that's like the biggest limelight of the team. He has Xavier Leggett there.
Leggett, yeah.
Quez
Yeah,
Watkins.
I mean he's
Like, those two are, like-
horrible. He'll be able to
Like,
use
I see
Von
George
Bailey.
Pickens there, and I'm like, I'm thinking about his total offense between those, between the receiver, running back, and Drake May. Like, it's not horrible. Like, it's like you'd say average to start, maybe a little bit above average if he can develop properly. Tight end, not really existent. I don't think any of these guys are going to do real damage at that position. O-line, pretty good comparison to most.
What
It's
the
a mix of
fuck
good old
is
and young.
Danny Stutzman a superstar? What?
who?
Danny Stutzman.
Oh, he was looking at. Maybe he developed him or got him in the training camp. It's possible. I'm not too sure.
What
Yeah,
position
looking
is
at
this
his,
guy right
Will.
he's Will. Looking at his D line, nothing really too crazy to scream about.
Yeah,
Derek Hall's
development rate increased.
fast. He has Luke Van Ness as well. So he has Derek Hall and Luke Van Ness, two 24-year-olds. I mean, they're kind of young. Grover Stewart. So no abilities on the D line, but I mean, good pieces.
Yeah.
I think we can agree.
Young at edge. Young at edge. Which is
Yeah.
good.
Let's see. Linebackers, he has Trenton Simpson, obviously a user. And then, I mean, some pieces have followed up with. And as you said, Stuntsman is there, who will probably be the other guy next to Simpson. So two good linebackers.
Especially
Corners. I mean, DJ Turner, that's a great corner piece. But then after that is where the team kind of... Well, actually, him and Kool-Aid is not a horrible duo-ship. Me personally, I wouldn't be mad if those were my two main corners. That third one might kind of fuck him over, but I'd be okay with that. Javon Holland as one of his safeties, and then his strong safety is pretty fucked up regardless. But interesting.
So, my big thing with his team is they're really young on offense, minus circa tight end. They're tight end shit, but it's whatever. Drake May, super young, is going to become good, and he's also really fast.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, surprisingly.
No, that's
He's
not surprising at all.
I didn't know he
He's-
was that fast.
Like, he's like a baby Justin Herbert, essentially. I would say, like, especially if he becomes a superstar, like he's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
Obviously that's the goal. Ashton Genty, while in a vacuum where he picked him, I didn't love it, but is going to be a good player and is super young. Tank Bigsby behind him is also really young. So like if worst case scenario something happens to Genty, he'll at least still have a usable running back. His receivers, I don't like them that much in terms of the first two guys, but they're young, right? So they have potential to be better.
It's crazy.
I don't-
Pickens is only
Like
24.
Yeah, 24. Like that's pretty young. So like he's got a lot of time for that. Uh, tight end's ass. That's pretty plain and simple.
Yes.
But like O line, like most of them, three or four, or three of the five linemen are all young
Yes.
starting. So Kevin Zeitler he's probably a huge one to grab a guy who's like, and then Zeitler and Miller are the guys who are going to hold the fort down while those other guys develop, and then kind of flip that around. Yeah, I mean their D line's whatever. It's not great, but again, young. So D tackles are old, but at least good, but they're old.
I'm gonna borderline
But
for a B and a B plus on this team.
I mean, I like it. The corners aren't great, minus like DJ Turner's fast as shit,
Yeah. And he's young
and
too. I mean, 24.
and
He's young.
Holland's a solid safety too. I mean, he's got talent. I'd give him a B. Yeah, I'd give it a solid B.
Yeah, I feel the
Yeah.
same way about this team as I do about Dua and Dan's.
I think this
That's
team
what I'm
has a lot of
saying.
potential. Has a lot of potential long term.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like in a couple of years, by the time the sim season comes, this team will be really good.
Yeah.
Right now, they're just young, and it's like if you're good at the game, it'll work. I think I'll give it. I want to give it a B plus because I feel like if I played with this team, it could turn out great.
Actually, I'm gonna give it a B plus. I changed my mind.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
I'm
give it a
done.
B
I'm
plus.
just gonna give it a B plus. I like he has two good corners. He has Javon Holland. The D line may not have abilities, but like, it's still like well placed in my opinion with young guys
I
and the D
just
tackle.
yeah. It's not. There's not like his biggest issue is a lack of superstars.
Yeah.
That's his biggest issue right
Yeah.
now. But he's trying to play for the future.
Well,
Which
he's gonna get
no,
it
I'm
with
going back to
Genty
the. I'm going.
mid-season.
I've
He
lied. I
has
lied.
good
I'm going back
linebackers.
to.
Like he has Trenton Simpson
You're going
and
back on
going
Stutzman
back-
as the two guys he'll use.
I'm
Like,
going back to
I think-
B. Yeah,
Okay.
because he's got how many? Who's he got for superstar here?
0.
Outside of
But
Yeah,
Genty
he
when
didn't
he
have
hits-
any
Genty
besides
when he hits
Stutzman,
his-
but
when
he
hits
just
his
earned him.
snaps.
so he has 2 total. Wait, well he will have 2 total this season with Genty hits his.
And Stutzman.
But
Stutzman's a
yeah, and
71.
then I do.
Well, Stutzman got it like it doesn't count.
So essentially 1. So it's, but I mean he's also only a 71, so he doesn't have any ability.
Yep.
I'd give it a B because the short term it's gonna be a struggle bus because there's no talent,
I
like
agree.
no impact players day one. But long term there should be a lot of potential to get it to be a handful of superstars, especially like Drake May and probably get George
Yeah.
Pickens up there if you feed him enough.
But I
I
like
agree.
it. I'm excited with this team. But we got next Mr.
Patrick with his
Patrick.
Giants.
I
We
I
skipped
love
the
Patrick.
Commanders.
No,
No,
they're
we're gonna
fourth.
get to the last one on
Oh.
the list.
Oh, I just like they went alphabetical order. I assumed.
No,
it was
yeah,
just-
don't worry.
No,
I don't
went
know
in the
why
order
Patrick
of the
always
way-
wants to-
I don't know why they put them in fourth on the members tab, but it is what it is. That's
Ah,
what I
weird.
would. That's what I
Yeah,
would.
we'll just
Because it
stick
tells
with
me the
theirs.
users as well what's there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know why he always wants to trade. Like he loves to trade, and I know it's like you get
Because he's
impatient with people and
fucking
whatever,
bored.
but like yeah,
he
like
Fun
gets
to-
bored
fun
way
to
too
start.
easily because he does nothing all day.
he drafted, and again, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. If I had the first pick and I picked Lamar, I probably would trade him because I'm not good with him. So like I see that sentiment of like picking Caleb Williams and looking to trade
Absolutely
him.
not.
But yeah, I don't know.
Lamar,
He's
you learn
a
how
great.
to use him.
Well, no, I will not do that because I would struggle, unfortunately. But Caleb Williams, obviously at QB, great. I mean, again, another young QB who will be a
I just
monster
don't
if
understand why he's
developed
still X
properly.
Factor.
Yeah,
That's a different
well,
conversation.
He's a superstar, maybe. Well, maybe. Pretty good first year. Omari and Hampton is his lead back, I'd assume, and then
Yes,
I mean he has
100%
some.
is.
Yeah, I mean it'll probably just be Omari and Hampton. Period. Receiving room, his best guy is Quentin Johnson, who 6'4", 93 speed, will be good,
How
but then
he's
he
an
just has
80
Stephon
overall
Diggs
is
to help.
fucking wild.
Yeah, that's probably
No.
the bigger
How does
question.
he have an 88 catch? Is the real question.
Yeah, like how? Yeah, after seeing this guy, the amount of drops he has, I don't know, but
86
like
spec
first
catch
person
too.
room.
What the fuck's going on here?
I mean he has some speed here. It's an okay. I mean like
I mean Quentin Johnson in Madden is really good.
Yeah, Nani's a great
Because
player.
he's 6'4"
yeah, man,
and
he's good.
92
It's just in
speed.
real life he's poop.
Pisses me off. Yeah.
His tight end situation is weird. I think he
His
accidentally
tight
drafted
ends are
Elijah
literally
Arroyo.
just cheese.
They're just fast tight ends. Like it
No,
just doesn't
it's also
matter.
the fact he's got a 6'8" tight end.
Who's 6'8"? Oh yeah,
Donald Farmer.
yeah. Okay, there he goes.
It's funny.
His O line is a mix.
of
if you were to average
shit
it out,
and bass.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's ass compared to some of
It's
the ones
not
that we've
great.
seen. I'd say it's like average, if anything.
The thing is that they're a lot, and minus like there's a lot of age.
Yeah, that's the only thing. He had like a couple of young guys, but the rest were old. Um, his edges is weird. He kind
Like
of
Mike
set
Green.
himself up for the now and for the future. He has Mike Green and Josh Hines Allen, who I assume he'll start. But then he also has
They do
this
it.
Braden Swinson guy. I don't know if he drafted him, but he's 23 and a rookie.
That's
So
what,
I mean, like
that was a
another,
rookie that the Pats drafted that ended up cutting.
he might he might be able to use him.
Outbeat by a fucking undrafted free agent.
He can hold that. D tackles, like pretty good. If like this D
Really
line
good.
overall, now that I see it in full picture, is pretty nice. You have Matabuki and Milton
You better
Williams,
play 4-3.
along with those two guys on the edge.
Because that third defensive
what'd you
tackle
say?
is going to kill him.
Yeah, that third one is just he has to hope none of them get hurt, or else he's cooked. But I mean, as of right now, pretty solid D line in my opinion. Linebackers,
It's not horrible.
this Jalen Walker looks like a monster, by the way. 22, 6'1", 92
He signed
speed.
him in free agency.
That's Yeah, Malik Harrison, Rosenboom. Yeah, it's a good one. Corners again, probably where it falters out the most. He has some speed, you know, Jacorian Bennett, and the rest of these guys are 93, 94 speed. No one really tall. I think the tallest guy he has is 6 foot.
Yeah, it's
So,
6 foot and it's Dax Hill. A
we'll
safety
take development.
converted to corner.
Isaiah
For
Simmons.
sure. And Isaiah Simmons is there as well.
It's
But
funny.
weird. The defense, aside from I like his D line a lot, and he has good linebackers. Good as in good for the future. I think right now, obviously, they're not like, you know, super crazy. But that secondary is kind of weak, in my opinion.
So I think his D line is actually like really great. Is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Because Mike Green is going to become a stud. If he gets him dev up, which he's already a star, and he's he's fast and all that stuff. Josh Hines Allen is obviously already really good. He's 28, so he's got plenty of good years left. Matabike is he's fast. He is super fast for a D tackle, like 81
Yes.
speed. That's really fast, and he's at 95 strength. So he is going to be an absolute force. Yeah, I really like. So I like him too. And he's 27, so you're a lot of good years with him. Milton Williams behind him, even faster.
Yeah.
It's literally the
His
same
D
model.
tackles,
Literally.
yeah, same idea, just slightly worse. But like that's okay. They're gonna be his D line's gonna be so fast.
It's going to be annoying to play against.
It's gonna be
for sure for the
fast.
other guys.
It is gonna be fast. Like it's gonna be a problem. Like yeah, sure, if one of them gets hurt, but we don't look at that. Fuck that. It's not a problem. If anyone gets hurt, linebackers aren't good. Bad linebackers. Ellis is okay. Martin is okay. Like they're, I guess, objectively speaking, like they're better than like average overall wise. But Walker out of the free agency is really good because he's super fast. I'm surprised no one drafted him, to be honest. I don't know how
Yeah, me
that
too. I
happened.
saw him there, and I'm like, how is this guy?
It's a little surprising, but and like his linebackers aren't anything special. His his secondary is his biggest issue because it's not good.
Yeah.
But at least his corners are young, so if he lucks out and gets one of them to a superstar dev, then it looks a lot better.
I believe Janae
Yeah.
Barron
But
is
he's-
superstar.
Who is?
Janae Barron.
He's superstar? Oh, he's hidden. Yeah, he's a rookie. Wow. Okay.
But did he get debbed up?
No, I'm pretty
No.
sure. I think he starts this one.
He's still
doesn't he?
hidden.
What?
Does he not?
No, I can't imagine. I think there's only 4 that start with superstar. and
Oh,
it's-
then never mind then.
Yeah, let's say the 4 who starts with a superstar are
Abdul
Carter,
Genty, and probably
Genty,
Tet
Hunter.
and Travis.
Will, what's his face,
Will Campbell?
and Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
Ted,
Will
that's
Campbell.
4.
Yeah.
Ted Mills not even
Pretty
superstar?
sure-
That's kind of wild.
Who?
Tet.
No.
Oh no,
he's
Ted
not.
is one. Ted
Oh,
is
he is?
yes, Ted is a superstar.
So- Sorry.
I thought Tet was.
So maybe. So I mean, there's no way this dude is a superstar. He's a star though, which is he's young,
Good
so
start.
that's good.
Yeah.
Like he's got a lot of young dudes at his corner spot. So like, while they're not talented yet, like
He's gonna be
Barron will
using-
become good.
He's gonna be using Barron, Hill, and Bennett, who like there's not really. Like,
Yeah, that's what it
I
looks
don't
like.
necessarily know who he puts on the outside. Like,
Yeah, they're gonna be.
that's the problem.
He's got a height problem.
But
Yeah,
His
here's,
safeties aren't very
if you
good.
look at the receivers in his division, though, they're not. He's not really facing any height.
True.
Yes, that's true. So in his division, he will be okay. But if he comes up against like a Tet, for example, or a
If he comes
Drake
up against
London,
Biwo, who I played against yesterday, he's gonna get fucking destroyed.
yeah, the
DK
Dunkage
Metcalf will
will
be
be
dunking
present.
on his head all game.
So
But the downside, like his offense is probably way worse. I would say.
Although he makes
Yeah,
up for
Barnes
it in the
defense.
back end with height, with Lewis Dean, Isaiah Simmons, and Marcus Williams.
his
There-
favorite
yeah.
thing about my team is the D line, and I think because of that, I'll give it a B. But like,
I'm
there's
gonna give it a
nothing
B.
else.
I'm gonna give it a B minus. I think his defense has promise because his corners are gonna young, so they have potential as long as he gets one of them up. And his D line is super duper good. His offense, if he keeps Caleb Williams, he'll always have his quarterback, and Hampton will be fine because Hampton's gonna run through someone's face, I'm sure.
Okay, you said B plus.
I just said B.
I'm gonna give it a B minus because outside of Caleb and Hampton, I don't really like his offense that much. Like Johnston again is good in a nutshell, but like him being my best receiver,
Yes.
like
Is
my
like-
cornerstone wide receiver right now, I don't love that. And like, how do you pronounce the tight end's name? Arroyo?
Aurora, yeah, Arroyo.
Like, he's decently fast, but he's nothing special. Like he's just a dude. Granted, I did play. I played Noof a couple times with the Seahawks to test out Jalen Milroe, and he did absolutely just fucking head top on fucking Patrick Surtain, but that was just a one-off, I'd imagine. But I don't know. I give it a B minus because I don't think it's bad. I think his defense has got a lot of potential. I think his offense needs a lot of work, though.
For me, his defense, like regarding the secondary, is kind of like where it falls lackluster. Yes, he's got young and speed, but like no height there is gonna kill him in the end. But everywhere else on defense, I do like, including his linebackers, which Clemson's kind of opposed to. I do like the fact that he has
Alright.
some veterans and speed as well in there. But where this team is like really saved is the fact that Caleb Williams is X factor. I can't get over that. Like, if Caleb Williams here is star, this team is completely different in my mind. Because, like, with him being X Factor, by the end of this year, he'll be at 85.
Yeah, and he'll help other guys grow too as well.
I mean, he'll probably be higher than 85, honestly.
For me, this
I think he'll be
team-
close to a
this
90.
team, like, I do agree. I think this is on a lower end, but I do think it's a B minus. I do think it's very close to a C range, though.
Hey man, that's valid.
Moving on to
If that's what you
Cam
think.
and the commies.
Yes, so he said before this yesterday, he said, I believe I had the best draft, I think, in the NFC, I think is what he meant. I'm not sure if he meant overall or what.
He meant
But,
overall. It's
look-
Cam. Are we kidding me?
He has Mr. I honestly
Mr.
forgot
Irrelevant,
what they
Brock
gave him.
Purdy.
Yeah, Mr. Irrelevant. 86 throw power is there, but with that being said, if you are focusing on quick passes short, not really looking to throw it down the field, he is very serviceable, especially being a superstar. Looking at his running back room, he has Aaron Jones and Samson. Yeah, I don't know if he's actually going to use Aaron Jones. I think he kept his superstar, so he might be doing a mix, but Dylan Sampson, while he is small, looks like he will be really good, especially being 20 years old.
This receiving room is very interesting.
I like his receiving room. I really wanted Jordan Addison. He's 23 and 85. I mean, once he gets abilities, because he will, he'll be really good as like a good slot receiver. Tyreek Hill is his speed asset, and outside of that, he doesn't really have, another guy. But with those two, I think he'll be more than enough. And then Kyle Pitts, obviously, as his tight end, is great. Honestly, I know he doesn't have abilities, but Kyle Pitts is Kyle Pitts in this game. He's always gonna be a fucking menace for linebackers. And I know Cam loves his tight ends, so he will do fine with them. The O-line it's not bad, but it's old. They're
Old.
very old.
These
And
three are
he's
the
like,
starting
we'll need.
linebackers.
I'm worried for what his O-line situation will be in some time. Jared Verse as one of his edge rushers, and Dallas Turner, great partnership on the edges. I like that a lot.
So fast.
D-tackle. Yeah. I mean, the edge rushers are going to be monsters. And then he has Brian Brees and DeForest Buckner as his D-tackles. Again, good youth and old guy there to give Brees times to develop. I like that a lot. I like his D line. Linebackers, oh god,
They're not good.
he
Well,
does he have
look
a
at the
user?
Wills. The Wills are gonna be his start.
Okay,
Are gonna be all
Wills will
okay,
be
there we go. I was
starters.
like, wait, I'm looking
Yeah.
at the mics and I don't see anything, but you look at the Wills and you obviously see
He's gonna
these
be
guys will
starting
probably
all
be.
3 of these guys. 100%.
Yes, all three of these guys will be his starters for sure.
Even still, they're not like particularly great. They're just
No,
alright.
but
They're
they're
just
fast.
like-
I
fast
mean,
and
like
tall.
they'll do the job that he needs them to do, right? I'm sure. And I think Devarion Overshone is going to be his user probably. Corner room.
It's talented for sure. It is. It's
I-
old after Sauce. It's old. And it's not
Yeah.
particularly fast.
Sauce is the main
Sauce
thing.
is
Sauce
the,
and
Sauce
Charter
is the
cool.
building stone. Like you could build around that, having that number 1 outside corner, like what the Jets had with Revis for years.
But let's-
You could build around that.
And consider this. I mean, like
And then his safety.
you got Jalen. Yeah, Jalen Jones. Like I mean, oof, Ranshaw's so fast.
I know. Yeah, I just saw that.
Um,
His safety room is nice.
And then Billy Bowman as well. A little bit
Ransom,
smaller,
Billy
that's
Bowman.
fine. But then he also has.
No, but that's a good
6'4"
safety room.
Mukuamu, who's a fucking.
That's a
freaking
really good
nature in this
safety
game
room.
as well.
I like that. It's a good safety room. He has 2 good corners. Obviously, Ward probably has a couple of years in him before then, but probably at that point he'll get another corner who will go up. If not one of these guys, Jalen Jones or Clark Phillips, who maybe gets a speed upgrade and is usable. Good corners though for sure. Linebackers, like said, I mean, he'll make do with them. They're nothing too crazy. A great D line. I really like his D line. His O line worries me a little bit, and then his offense. I mean,
I
That's pretty
really
good.
like
I mean, I
this
can't-
team,
think-
other than Brock Purdy.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, Brock. What? Here's the thing.
The throw power
Brock
is what kills
Purdy
me.
and sure, but Brock Purdy and Jalen Hurts are like the same thing throw power wise, aren't they?
I don't like Jalen
yeah,
Hurts.
86 and
But Jalen Hurts. The thing with Jalen Hurts is he's got the speed at least though.
Yes.
But now, while I
86,
don't
86,
love
yeah.
Brock Purdy, objectively, he will be fine if he plays his offense a certain way.
yes,
But
exactly.
And
here's my issue with that. You get Tyreek Hill, and then you follow it up with Brock
yeah,
Purdy.
those kind of.
They count.
Ye-
They don't
yeah.
work together, unless you're putting it
But you
running
can make-
screens.
You can do other things with Tyreek too. Like you can run a lot of slants
Yeah, you
and
can
stuff
run
too.
things underneath and let him go, let him fly. But like, why
Yeah.
can't you also just utilize his? Like, why can't you get the
True.
ball faster to him with a
Yeah.
guy who can throw the ball harder?
It matters how he utilizes them, but I agree a fully percent on your sentiment.
if
That's
he
like the
did-
biggest like.
If you
Yin and
Here's the
swap
thing.
Matt Stafford with Brock Purdy here, this team's an A.
Yeah.
Here's my opinion though, because I think while Brock Purdy's throw power is obviously not great, if I've seen throw power go up a few times.
It's
So,
not.
it is-
It's not as common.
Yeah, it's not very common.
It's
I'd be
not as
surprised if he gets it to
common.
90.
But it doesn't have to be a 90.
No,
If he gets it to an
He gets
88,
to an 88, he's
89,
serviceable. 88, 89
then
is like the
then he's
threshold.
fine. Then he's fine. In my opinion, he's not great, but he's only 25 and he's an 84 and he's a superstar. While he's a low-end future quarterback, because obviously like he's limited with his athleticism, like he can, if he can get his throw power up a little bit, he'll still be usable. I think he'll still be very usable. I think with what he did, what me and Cam talked a lot during the draft, and I think he kind of followed the same kind of general idea that I kind of try to do, where you want to mix a good balance of young and old players. And he did do it in some spots pretty decently. Like I think he might even I think he should play Dylan Sampson the entire
he's gonna
time.
play Samson.
But what I could see him doing is like bringing Aaron Jones in on passing downs and just floating him up with passing abilities. You know what I mean? The pass catching abilities.
I don't hate that.
That would be pretty smart thing. That'd be a smart idea because he's still a superstar, right? And that would just give you a nice little thing on third downs or passing situations to help out. I think his receivers they complement each other well the same way I was kind of just mentioning. He's got an older receiver who's going to be two. And then the hopes is that Jordan Addison will take his place. And obviously you're going to draft guys down the line and stuff. And then you get other guys who are young who, he's probably going to hope one of them, hits on a dev at some point and go from there. Kyle Pitts is, despite the fact that he's only a star dev now, he's got he's 6'6" and a 90
He's
speed.
still Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
So that's,
It's
that's going to be a problem. He's almost going to, and we know Cam as a player loves to throw to his tight end.
Yes, he
more
loves
than
his tight
probably
end. That
most.
is
More than
playing
most.
against him last year. He loves Mark Andrews,
Yeah.
man. So Pitts will
Yeah,
get that dub
that's
for
the
sure.
thing, right? So like Kyle Pitts is going to be his main focus offensively. Like, he's probably going to be his number one player, his number one target, like without
Yeah.
question. Fuck Tyreek Hill is what he's going to say. He said, "I don't need him. I need Kyle Pitts." O line, I think he faltered a little bit on the O line side of it because
If
I
you want to
think
be
he went.
picky, that's the worst part, I think.
Well,
If you want to be picky.
I think he went too old. He didn't get
Yeah.
any guy. Like, he didn't mix it up well for the O line, but like he did get. Well, I guess
You got Sabanaya.
he's got a lot. Yeah, he's young, but outside of that, like, they're all old. So that's a lot of stuff he's gonna have to work on. But at least they're high overall, so like you can replace them over time, like Larry Tunsil and stuff like that. Like, as they get older and regress, hopefully he'll draft some guys. But that's where he didn't really do great on the balance part of it. But like Jared Verse is probably I will stand by it. It's probably still one of my favorite picks of the entire draft
I agree.
because he is an athletic freak of nature.
I mean, you have him and Chop on the sides, man. 89 speed and 90 speed. Like, that's fucking menacing.
Well,
Or Dallas Turner, sorry.
just look at Verse. He's got an 89 speed, 90 acceleration. He's got
Oh my
90
God, he has 90
fucking
strength. I didn't even notice
He's a
that. Wow.
superstar.
He's a speed power
he-
rusher combo.
He's
That's
got everything that you want for
minute.
pass rushing. He's gonna be a stud. Again, Dallas Turner is super fast. He's not as strong as Jared Verse.
Yeah,
He's
but
faster. So that's going to be a problem. And they're both young, right? So they're going to be there the entire time unless he trades them, obviously. So that's a different issue. D tackles, he did this, like, the balance again. He's got three young guys, one of which is decent. The other guys are fine. And then DeForest Buckner to hold them off, and while the other guy hopefully gets a dev at some point.
yes.
No Sam linebacker, so yeah. And then his linebackers are just okay, but they're usable.
Yeah.
I don't love his corners outside of Sauce. Like, Ward is decent. I think his accelerations scares the shit right out of
Yes,
me.
86. So off the
It's terrible.
jump.
But as long as he's not pressing him, hopefully that'll be fine. Like, they're talented, but he had the same general idea of, one old guy, one young guy kind of thing. I think he could have. I wish he would have went out and got another, like, a third young, talented, fast guy, maybe, or just a young, fast guy that he could
Yeah.
develop. But not bad. And safeties are going to be really good. I don't.
Safe
Not that high on Bowman. I think Bowman's just fine. But he's a star dev, so he'll be fine. And then Ranshaw's super.
He's gonna be
fast.
one of the best players in the league in a couple of years for sure.
He's
this
super
guy's gonna
duper
be a
fast.
fucking monster.
Well, yeah,
Jesus.
you're gonna be scared to throw to him because he's so fast. So yeah, I mean, I think I really like the team in general. I don't love Brock Purdy, but at the same time, where he got Brock Purdy is still really good value.
Yeah.
Like, he should be able to use Brock Purdy without. He's gonna be limited, but like, he's not. What he can do, he does really well. So
yes.
I don't know. I think I'm kind of between like an A. I mean, a B plus and an A minus.
I gave it
That's
A-.
I'm at the same boat, and I think I'm
I'd
leaning towards
probably-
A minus.
I'm probably gonna give him the A minus because I think he did do it. While his O line's not.
I know that's what's killing me. It's just that. Like, is that gonna weigh more? But I mean,
I'm gonna give it a B plus. No, I'm gonna give it a B plus because I think the O line's gonna take a little bit of time and effort, but I do think it's a good team. I think it's close. I would say this is probably my favorite team out of the East.
So far,
Yeah.
it's definitely been one
out of the
the
ones we've
highest
seen
rated
so far,
teams.
it's probably the best one.
I meant I just out of the AFC. I'm just doing by division. I'd say it's my favorite team out of this division.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Regarding that though,
So-
who wins the division?
Yeah, speaking divisions, it's Cam. I
Cam.
think Cam wins this.
Cam's
Easily,
gonna-
for sure.
We all
Cam's
agree
gonna
that Cam's gonna win the division first year.
This defense
Yeah.
is going to be a hell time for all these other guys to play against, for sure. I mean, they're not going to have fun coming up against that D line and then Sauce and Ward, for sure.
And then who's in
Um,
second, third, and fourth?
Dude,
So it's Jeff. Who was it? Jeff.
Jeff Patrick and Jesus. I think Jeff gets second, man.
So you guys
No,
both
I'm
agree
giving
with that?
Patrick. Nope. No, I'm giving Patrick second.
I agree
Where are you
with
going,
Flens.
CJ?
I think
Interesting.
Patrick's better than Jeff.
All right.
Patrick's been playing like for a while. He's been playing Madden in NCAA for a while, trying to learn more about it, stuff like that.
He's improving a lot. No,
Yeah.
I think he
I think me and Flums are in
I think
agreement that
he'll
Jeff's
I
gonna
think
finish third, and then Jesus in fourth.
Yeah, I think Jesus will finish fourth.
I think he'll push Cam for the first spot though. I think he'll be tight.
Interesting. I think it's
I do. I
holding
think
back there at the end.
yeah, that could be definitely an issue for sure. I think him and Cam will go back and forth on it a bit because Cam will have seasons where he does some crazy shit and wins 14 games.
Yeah.
And other times less than that, obviously. But but like what I mean, he has his ups and downs at times, right? I do think Patrick has been getting consistently better
Yes.
over the last few years. Like, I mean, college football, me and him gone back and forth. Now, obviously there's a lot with that with retardedly good pass rusher in Texas, but it's different. But like even I played him a couple times. Oh my Gillette.
Yeah.
Get him away from me. Get him away from me. He's my nightmare. But outside of that, like I played him a couple times this match. Now again, it's early. We're all still figuring stuff out. But he played well. So and like he beat me, I think both times. And I think he's been playing well. I think he's been getting better. So I think he'll push him for the second. I think the division's gonna be a lot closer than I think they'll be all relatively close, honestly. I do think what CJ said though will probably be Cam, Patrick, Jeff, and Jesus. Jesus' team's just really bad. So
yeah,
that doesn't help.
Jesus' team, he pissed me off. And on Patrick's note, I mean, I'll agree with you guys. He has gotten a lot better. I mean, I used to think he was like me, like a FIFA player who's just transitioning to Madden. He has gotten progressively better. It's a shame that he's never really had a long playoff run. I mean, last Madden, I think he faced Rev or Dennis in the first round every single time. So I don't think he ever made it past that. Maybe once or twice he made it to the second round, and again would still lose to one of those two guys.
Yeah, he played me the last season. He played me the last season too.
So he's never really had like a good, he's never, I haven't made a bowl either, but the farthest I've gone is the NFC Championship, I think. So I think this might be the year that he goes further. I wouldn't be shocked if it was, because he's been slowly kind of steady evolving. So we'll see. He says he'll win it every season besides one where Cam will make a Cinderella run. Well, now that's screenshotted, so I hope you live up to what you say, or else that's not gonna look good for you, man. We have now, Mr. CJ. You can't vote for your team, just like I couldn't vote for mine.
I can't vote for mine. You guys, this is all you.
Oops.
Yeah, so you can obviously comment and say how you drafted and whatnot, but we can run through it. You went with Big Bro Joe Milton, 99 throw power. Good speed as well. Funny that you got Max Duggan as your backup. Of course, naturally it had to be a redhead. That's funny.
Because it gave me Will Howard as my backup. I said, nope, that won't do. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so
get the Ohio State bum out of here. Give me the fucking redhead.
That's fair. You got Derrick Henry, and I like this running back room because you got Derrick Henry, obviously the king, and then Donovan Edwards back there as well, who will be a nice complement. So I like that little running room right there. This receiving room, Mike Evans, who will obviously be your main guy. Kyle Williams, is he a hidden? Yeah, he looks nice. That's pretty cool. I mean, again, I know user doesn't count, but I mean, it's a pretty good receiving room. You got an old guy and some young guys that you can develop. Tight end here we go. Harold Fan Jr. Probably, I'm assuming you're using him, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I mean, he's 21 and 71. He's gonna become a really good player.
He's fine. Like he's not terribly fast, but
he's meant. But if you look at his stats, the only thing that really is shit is his awareness. Like everything else about him is pretty much average for a block. Like an average.
Yeah, he's not gonna stand. That's the thing. Like that's kind of my thing. That he's not gonna stand out in terms of like an elite player, but he's fine.
Based off of what was there, he was one of the best available. So I was like, might as well. I like
looking at the line
as well.
I like it. It's a good mix of young and old. Bar your center is probably like my only gripe, but even then, that's being picky. Otherwise, pretty good O-line. I don't know if you feel the same, Flems. That's just me though. I kind of like his.
They definitely tend to the old side, but they're not like the old guys are good. I don't really like Deion Dawkins only because they didn't give him a superstar dev, which I think's silly.
He should have one.
To be honest, because like he should. He was.
Past 2 years.
He was. Yeah, he was stupid good last year. But he's still a high overall, so he'll still be a good player. And then obviously Q is, he's really
Yeah.
good. And like he's old, but he's not too old to the point where he's gonna be really bad.
No,
like
he'll
a
be
year.
there for a little bit of time, so
Um,
he'll get to utilize him fully for
Center's,
sure.
that's obviously a target of need. And then like right guard is okay, not really great. And then the right tackle, I kind of wanted to grab Rosengarten because
What do you
he's
make
a
of him
Raven.
in real life for the Ravens?
He's not bad. He's definitely not bad. I think he's gonna be good. I think he'll end up being a good, rock solid tackle. I don't think he's gonna be.
He's the Filale replacement that you guys had.
No, he's still fucking playing a guard though. I hate him.
They kicked him inside? Okay.
Yeah, he plays guard. He played guard last year, and they're obsessed with the dude. He sucks. But it's whatever. Not the point.
I like his CJ's D line is actually one of my favorites. It might not have all the abilities, but he has Bosa on one side, monster. Nolan Smith on the other side will become a monster with a dev, and then a young D tackle room, but like Kalijah can't. This guy looks like a. I did not. 83 speed, 91 acceleration. He might not have the strength, but dear lord, if he gets past his block, I mean, he's hunting down the quarterback, man. I mean, he'll bolt.
Yeah.
That's it's interesting. I like what you did with that. That's pretty nice little solid D line. Young linebackers who are good. I had Drew Sanders last year, and he was, even though he's slow, he was a great just run stopper field general for me.
I think he made like
and Junior
10
Colson.
tackles against fucking.
Yeah, he was great at tackling. I'll say that. Like he devved up just because he kept tackling everyone. So I really like him there. He's 6'5". Good speed at the linebacker position. Not too many high overalls, but again, young, so you can develop them. You can work with them. The corner room is interesting. Derek Stingley is there. Obviously, I think he was your first pick.
Yes.
And then who are the other two that you use? Is it Frazier
Zion
and
McCollum and Frazier.
Zion McCollum and Frazier? Yes, 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3". That's a good cornerback room. He's a rookie as well. Is he hidden or is he
Normal.
No, he's normal. Still, out of the ones we've seen, that's a good one. And then you have
For
your
context,
safeties.
Frazier's my user, and I'm using him in the slot.
Mokuba, Jeremy Chin.
So,
Damn.
removing user from the team.
Yes. Removing user.
Remove my ability from the roster.
Obviously, like knowing CJ, he's gonna make Joe Milton good.
Yes.
And Joe Milton he's got nice athletics. He's obviously not great to start off with statistically. Like, so short term is an issue, but I mean, again, I try to keep CJ uninvolved in it. So like objectively, like he's got work to do, but I know CJ himself is probably gonna get it done. But if this was just some random dude, like that's a lot of work for Joe Milton to get to the superstar.
Yes,
part.
I agree with that 100%.
I love Derrick Henry, obviously. So I mean, I love Derrick Henry, and I got to play with him a couple times this game, and he is so good.
I mean, he's
so
league in rushing
So
all right now.
BWO, he wasn't doing like I don't necessarily think I know how to fully use him yet because I'm not good at trucking. I've always
don't matter.
Like
I'll tell you right now. Here's what you do.
I've been trying to do the
Here's what
stiff
you
arms
do.
as well, and none of them are actually coming off.
Nope.
Like,
Once
I
you
think it's
learn
also
with
because
this guy,
BWO is just
he's gonna be a
dive
monster.
tackling everything. Like it's fucking annoying playing. Because I would literally
tell
be
you,
going up the A gap, and all of a sudden I get fucking dive tackled on the side. I'm like,
Yeah.
really, asshole?
Here's what I'll tell you to do. You run a stretch, right?
I've been
You run a
running
stretch?
inside zone and like
Nah.
trap and stuff like that.
You run him on a stretch one time, right? Off whatever side you want, probably your left side, because your left side's way better than your right.
Mm-hmm.
You run him a stretch off the left side. You cut that bitch up field as soon as he passes the left tackle, and then he's just gonna smoke the fuck out of people. So, because corners are gonna come try to tackle him, and it will not work.
I
But
really
again-
like your team, CJ.
So, I do like that you have Derrick Henry, but you've at least game planned to have Donovan Edwards behind him.
Yes.
Whether he gets Donovan Edwards up to being, really good, because like Donovan Edwards he's got decent athletics. He doesn't have great break tackle right now or trucking. So and none of his moves are good. So like he's got a lot of development to be made. To be honest, I don't think he's that good. But like at least have something there.
Yeah.
I do think you should probably draft a running back, in my opinion.
I plan on it.
But that's neither here nor there. And you had the same kind of theory going into your receivers. Mike Evans, is going to be a lot of fun. I love Mike Evans in Madden. I wish he wasn't so old.
He's a fucking stud.
He's gonna, yeah, he's a dude. He's a bad dude. Yeah. Kyle Williams is gonna be a good player who dev up. Pearsall, same idea. I think he's only a normal dev, which is
Yeah,
pretty good.
Pearsall should be star.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, the man got shot. Cut him some slack.
Yeah, for real.
And yeah, like you don't have any speed, which is a problem, like elite speed. But I mean, I think that will be an issue. But overall, it's a solid room. Despite Mike Evans being old, I think you'll be able to, again, taking user away, it's a solid room. But I'm concerned what happens after year 1 or year 2 for them, if it was just like an average person on the user.
Yeah.
Again, we talked about the tight end already. He's fine. Talked about the O-line decently. So they're going to be fine. I think your center and your right guard are question marks. And I think while the right tackle's young, he's a normal dev, so that's annoying because not very often you get dev upgrades on your O-lineman. Is he? Did you up him?
Yeah, you got it in training camp.
Okay, well, again, that's fair, I suppose. But, like, knowing what he was before that, but, yeah, so that's fine.
No, I used my upgrade on Joe Milton.
That makes sense. Yep, that makes way more sense. So that makes it better with that. I keep forgetting about the dev thing, sorry. I can't read. Bosa and Nolan Smith are going to be a problem because Nolan's got all the speed and Bosa's got all the talent. And, well, we know Mega Bosa hates colored quarterbacks.
Whoa.
And I have Jaden Daniels and Lamar Jackson in my division.
Yeah, so...
Eat.
So,
he was fucking flying
again,
after Jaden Daniels already.
I bet he was. And I mean, again, the defense, I honestly think your defense is weaker than what I normally see from you overall. But it's still a good defense. Like, your linebackers are good. They get your user. They're not anything special, though, outside of the user being fast. Your corners are good. They're young. The young and talented, because Stingley's really good. And, again, safeties are young. So, yeah, I think this defense is not way worse than what I usually see from CJ, but I think it's one of his weaker iterations, but I think it's still really good. It'll still be good, and knowing CJ where
I win a
his
lot
strength
more
usually
balance than normal.
Yeah, and where your strength usually is defense anyway. Like, people who are really good on one side of the ball, I feel like they should, in my personal opinion, draft-wise, you should always kind of aim to not focus as much on them, because user talent can usually make up for that. So I'm okay with that.
So what are you gonna give him?
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a B+,
I know.
because I don't like the speed.
Okay.
The lack of speed is the only thing I don't like about it.
That's
Offensively.
It's weird. I like this team almost as much as Cam's, but then like the only thing in my mind is having to separate it, like just not being CJ. And if a guy like Patrick, for example, Patrick's just a universal example for these kind of things. If Patrick comes in and takes this team, I don't think he's doing as good as CJ would. Although, like, I think per certain styles, it is a really good team, and I really want to give it an A-, but it's like, if you give that guy Joe Milton, will he do something good with him? Probably not. But
yeah, with Joe Milton being a star dev now, it does make it a lot for him. It's only one step away from being a superstar.
I don't know, dude. I really like this team just as much as Cam's, man. I love your defense. I know it's not like as high as you normally do, but me personally, I really love that. I think I'm giving it an A-, man. I really do love the defense, and I think the offense is like good enough. I think anyone can make
I appreciate
do
those
with it.
ratings. There's definitely some holes that I have to address, like you guys were saying.
But all teams are like that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's not.
Like,
it's
I
just,
also
like, where you put
drafted
'em.
this team with the purpose of knowing that I have some things I have to address in the future, but I want to have good players now so I can compete now.
Yeah, understandably so.
Moving on to the Falcons.
Next up,
this is Biwo's team.
Mr. Biwo, who had pick two. He had
the
two.
second pick and took Jaden Daniels.
Yes, and he chose Jaden Daniels, who, I mean, like, not much needs to be said about him. generational quarterback will be here for a long time and will be terrorizing a lot of the people in the NFC. Jaden Blue is his running back. I saw yesterday he was using him with a
Yep.
mix of David Montgomery, I believe, right? Is that
No,
what he was doing,
just
or is it mainly
he was prioritizing Jaden Blue.
Jaden Blue, which is fair. He's 2174. He's small as well, but I mean, if he gets some speed upgrades, will be like a pretty fucking annoying. The receiving room is weird. It's just DK, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with that. I think it's
Not
just
after
DK.
what I played against.
Well, yeah, you probably had to deal with some other guys. I mean, Jalen Lane probably is the only other standout, 94 speed rookie. But it looks like, just looking at this, it's DK and him. So, I mean, DK must be a monster. I might be undervaluing how good DK is in this game, probably. But
He's 6'4", 94
He's
speed.
not. He's not the ridiculous superstar monster that he was in the last like 3 Maddens, but he's still really good. Like the last 2 or 3 Maddens, he had like a 96 speed.
yes.
And was just a bully. It was an absolute bully. So his reputation in Madden is high. I think he's taken a step back is when they dropped his speed a little bit, but it's not to a point where he's not going to be really good still.
Yeah, he'll still be the same old DK. That's fair. Tight ends, I don't know who is he using. Do you remember? Was
Taylor,
it
Taylor
Colt
and
guy?
Colt.
He was using both.
Yeah, I was gonna say it must be a combination of those two guys because this guy is 90 speed, 92 XL. Jeez Louise. I don't know if he drafted him or not, but that guy looks like
I'd almost bet he
fun.
did.
He did.
Ronnie Stanley, Joe Thuney, Frazier. I mean, this O-line is the first 2 guys are old, obviously. They'll probably have a couple of years in them, but then like as you veer off to the right side of his line, they're younger, and I think it's a good mix. As far as his edge guys, okay, I see Montez Sweat and Derek Barnett. He must have guys on the other side. Yeah, so he has JT. Oof. Yes, thank you. Who looks like a young prospect who's exciting. Calais Campbell and Kenneth Grant. Okay, there we go. I was waiting for something on this D-line to like scream to me. Actually, he did a good job preparing himself. He'll probably use Calais Campbell for this first year, and then he has Kenneth Grant and Tyleek Williams to kind of come off that. So, good planning for the future there.
My assumption is he probably has Calais Campbell playing like a 3-4 as like a nose tackle.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And then the other 2 just play in the nickel and dime and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was playing a 3-4.
Okay. Yeah, so that probably makes
Yeah.
sense. Linebackers, I mean, Bobby Wagner's there. But yeah, the rest, they're nothing too crazy to scream about. I mean, like, there are some usable players, but arguably the weakest I've seen out of everything on his team. And then he has Snead, who's a superstar, 6'1", and Maxwell Harrison, who probably is one of the stars of his, team. Yeah, I mean, 6 foot, 96 speed. I saw he got a pick against CJ. I don't know if he got more than one. I hope he didn't, because if this guy gets a dev, when he gets a dev, he's gonna be like again up there with like some of the best corners. But good two combo. And then his last one maybe might have been Trey Hawkins the third. Or Sean Murphy Bunting, I don't know who, but
Hawkins in the slot.
yeah, I mean it was a good corner room there. And then Buda Baker obviously behind in the secondary. Jaden Hicks is a good pick. I was gonna consider getting him. No free safety besides Kevin Byard. What do you guys think?
It's not Bevo's best team, but it is a Bevo team.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good way to put it.
it has the speed where he wants it. It has old play. Like, he definitely drafted his D-line to combat Derrick Henry from when he saw I did that. Although I think he had Kenneth Grant before I got Derrick Henry, but then he was like, alright, now I need to just fucking get guys who can tackle him that are big in the middle. Which, fair point to him, he did do, and it did work to some extent against me. Bobby Wagner was a pain in the ass last night. And then also, Max Harrison, he had him lined up against Mike Evans, and it actually kind of did negate him a little bit. I did have to move away from Mike Evans for a little bit. But Max Harrison did get a pick against him because Evans didn't come back to the ball in time.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
I mean, you say he tried to combat Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry had 21 for 48, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I had like three big runs of like 20 or more yards, but other than that, it was like 5 to 6.
Still, I mean, 5 or 6 yards carries pretty good.
I know, Derrick
Yeah.
Henry was still dominant. It didn't matter.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'd give it a B minus. I think Jaden's obviously it's awesome. He will be the second best quarterback until Lamar devs down, and then he'll probably be the best. He's super good. I don't really like. I think his running back's fine. I don't like his receivers. I love like DK's good, and I think once he gets the other guy up, he'll be from there. But like DK's getting a little older. Not too old. I think he's what, 27? Is he? No. Is that right? Am I correct in saying he's 27?
DK
Who,
is
DK?
27.
Yes.
It's I guess that's fine. I'll give it I'll change. I'll give it a B overall. I think it's a good team. It's not his best team, but I think it's
a
good.
solid BWO team is basically the best way to describe it for me. I
Yeah.
give it a B as well. What do you think, Cage?
Yeah, I mean, I want to lean towards a.
Oh, ooh, I'm looking forward to the next team.
I don't. I think I'll just give him a. I'm looking at my other ratings and I'm trying to decide. I like it as much as Dua and Verms, man. I'm gonna give him a B plus.
Okay.
I'll stick with it.
All right, moving on to Dennis
All right.
and the Panthers.
Yes, another. I think he was the one with the first round
Yeah,
pick,
he had
and
the first overall
naturally
pick.
he did choose Mr. LaMarvelous Jackson. So obviously that's his quarterback. Nothing needs to be said about it. We know what he's gonna do with him. Joe
up
Mixon
one.
is his running back. Old, but will be good until he drafts one. And again, I don't think running back is that important. He'll probably get one in the draft, and he'll be fine. Receivers is where it gets a little bit more interesting. Obviously, Devontae's his main guy, and then he'll probably look to
He's
dev up
using
like
Jalen Nolan, Devontae Walker.
exactly. But the thing is, it's different because he can. Like anyone with Lamar would be able to get these guys at least a dev and get them up. So it's a good receiving room. I'd give him that. I'd say that for sure. And
Oh
Colston
my
Loveland
lord.
at tight end, I love. I love Colston Loveland at tight end. I mean, I wanted him. I was gonna pick him.
Oh wait,
He
that's where
chose
he's
him
going.
before me. That's going to be a really great offense. I say that, and then you look at his line, and it's
I have a
average.
different opinion of his offense.
Oh, let's hear it.
I think he didn't do Lamar Jackson any favors at wide receiver long term.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, Jalen Noel, Devontae Adams is obviously really good year one. Great, well, good year one. He's not very fast, but he's gonna be talented. He's really banking on Noel to dev up or Walker to dev
Oh yeah,
up.
he's relying on that
And
for sure.
and they're young, which is nice, and they're fast, so that's decent enough. But like, I feel like personally, I wish he would have went out and got a cornerstone guy. You like
That you
right
compare
then
with
and there,
Lamar.
like right for him with pair up
Someone
with
to see with
Lamar.
Lamar to
Like,
go.
he
Yeah.
Or
could've
or
possibly-
or
He could have possibly got like Lamar and Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, something like that.
Just something that would have been like, I'm terrified of that. Like, I know he picked second. Who was available in the third round? That's what I'm thinking right now. Because I know.
Probably a bunch, dude. I know. Waddle didn't
Give
go
me-
till. Let's see.
But even if you don't go that route, right? Let's say you go like, Scary Terry was available for a bit. I know that much. Why not go Scary Terry? Why not go? Where we at? I'm trying to.
Yeah, third round. Jalen was there. Let's
So
So
in
he-
the third round.
Higgins was there.
Oh wait, no, that's different. That's different.
AJ Brees Hall.
He had the first pick. So
Chris Olave was
yeah, instead of
is he a
Jared Brown,
superstar
he could have
still?
had Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle. I mean, you got
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Devontae
went Rousseau and
Smith,
Derek
like,
Brown.
There's again, and like there's just play, and that's not really like didn't have to take him in the third round, but like
Garrett Wilson.
I don't know. There's just I would wanted to pair him up with a superstar receiver that wasn't old as dirt.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get these guys devved up.
On the flip side of that, though, Colston Loveland is going to be good.
Yes, I
So-
love that pick so much. He's gonna be
But-
really good.
His O line's also really bad.
Yes. Also true.
Just really, really bad.
D-line is really good though.
Yeah.
I mean like Rousseau, this Nick Scorton, who I mean 21 and 76 is good, and then his D tackle room is kind of fucking.
They're not terribly fast at the end spot, but that's like it's not the end of the world. But they're gonna be like they're talented.
They're gonna plug up
And then-
Henry as much as they can, man. I mean that's probably what their the goal is with this, because look at his
Derek
D tackles,
Brown will
man.
be. Derek Brown should be an
Derek
issue
Brown
for
will
sure.
be
Derek
a
Brown
pain in my ass.
and Leonard Williams. Yes, that's gonna be. They're gonna make Henry's life harder for sure.
There's nothing I
very
really love
dangerous
about his
line.
linebackers, really, outside of like Tyndall is fine, the first user.
Yeah.
And then nothing stands out. Like his corners are fast. His second,
But
or
nothing
third-
too tall besides Tyson Campbell.
and secondary is okay. It's not great.
I'll give him a B.
Safeties are bad.
Yeah, I like
like
B-Will's team
Barry.
more than this. I'm gonna give him a B.
I'm gonna give this
That's
team
what I'm going for.
a C plus.
It's just
I'm gonna-
unanimous agreement.
I mean, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna go
That's kind of what we're
C+.
here for.
No, no, yeah. I mean,
So
it's
you
good.
said B, Cage?
Yeah. B.
I wish like when you get in my
He could have
opinion,
done so much better.
When
Is the
you-
reasoning.
when you get first overall pick, you have to commit to that side of the ball, in my opinion. I think if you have first overall pick, you take Lamar Jackson, or if you take Josh Allen, or take whoever you decide to take, or next year when you take Jalen Miller, or not Jalen Miller, but Jane Daniels with the first overall pick next year, probably. You gotta build, in my opinion, you build the team around them, right then and there.
Yeah,
So
you get him a guy
I
or
think-
two.
I think the offense is a little underwhelming, considering they have Lamar Jackson. And like Joe Mixon's good, but he's going to fall off a cliff, and Devontae Adams is going to fall off a cliff. So like, if Jalen Noel and Devontae Walker don't dev up, then what happens, right? Like, you got a lot of question marks there, which is like I hate not having the guy at wide receiver if you're gonna have a quarterback, but I just hate not having the guy at wide receiver in general. But
Yeah. That's
um,
fair.
yeah.
All right.
Then
So the
O-line's
last
bad
team.
and secondary's bad.
This is Washify's team, aka Cage's
Yes,
brother. For the
my
Saints.
brother. So this is the last team in the division. And so we and him would talk, or we were talking throughout the draft, and obviously he would tell me who he wants. And I was a fan of this team, but we can dive into that more as we go. So Justin Fields is his quarterback. He's so weird because statistically he looks like a quarterback anyone would want, even though he's 26. Like, you could use this guy, but then when you use him in the game, he just doesn't, like, he just sucks, unfortunately. So I don't know how good Fields will be for him. I know my brother's a good player, but we'll see what he does. Chuba Hubbard as his main back, just a solid running back. He'll do well with him, I'm sure. The receiving room is probably, and this is up for debate, one of the better ones built. In AJ Brown and McMillan, who is a superstar. So I mean, two just aggressive big guys, pretty much, who will be
I
dunking
think
on
AJ
guys.
Brown was like 6'3", 6'4". You'd think that.
Oh, he's 6'1", dude.
He's just big.
Yeah, but he plays big.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 226. Yeah, he's a big boy. And then Trey Palmer as his speedster. I think it's very well crafted. You'll have, I don't know if he'll put Trey Palmer in the slot and these two guys out wide. I'm unsure. But regardless,
He's
it's
got
a good
Travis
mix.
Hunter for the slot.
Yes, I completely forgot he has Travis Hunter, and we'll touch up on that as well. Actually, I'll say that because he's not popping up here. He did draft Hunter, and he will be using him as a receiver, so his core will
He
be
needs to
AJ
change
Brown,
his
McMillan,
position,
and
then.
Hunter.
Because
Yeah, he just needs to get the ability to pop up. Or I don't know actually what he has to do. We'll touch up on that once we get to
needs to
Hunter.
flip him
He
over
needs
to
to flip him
receiver
to
if he wants to
receiver.
play in primary receiver.
Because if he doesn't,
Yeah.
he would drop a lot of passes just because he's
Well, the
classified
thing
as
is,
a corner.
He has to get that ability, the Iron Man ability, which won't tank ratings when you
Yeah,
flop
if
him over
if
to the other side of the
If he
ball.
doesn't have that now, his best bet is to move him over till he does.
Yeah, so I'll have to talk to him and see what he does with that. But eventually that's his plan, and if so, I still think
This
really
receiver
good.
is disgusting.
really great, one of the best I think in the receiving room. Tight end, I mean, nothing young, but like Noah Fant is fast. So like for the time being until he gets another tight end, he'll be good to use. Um, O-line, Will Campbell, obviously he drafted, who will be a monster in a couple of years' time. Other than that, there's nothing too crazy on the O-line. I mean, his right guard is pretty old and 76, so he'll need
Tackles
another
that
one.
interior.
Yeah, the interior is like the weakest part of this line, but the tackles are great, and I think he'll have them for a bit. D-line, he has Donovan. CJ, help me out here.
Ezraku.
Thank you. And Danielle Hunter. So him and I kind of had the same thought process of having like an older, high overall guy on one side and a younger guy to develop. It probably pretty common theme. Yeah. And then at the D tackle position, he has a Zach Sealer. I don't know if he's gonna use Dion Walker. Actually, he is. He's 6'8", 328 pounds. It'll probably be those two guys that he uses at the D tackle position. So no abilities there, but still good. Zach Bond, honestly a
He's a
really good
dog.
pick. A really good pick there. He probably will be using him. Kenneth Murray, uh, another great linebacker. I say great, but good to use. Micah McFadden. I mean, in comparison to the other linebacker rooms, this is one of the better ones, I'd say. Nothing extremely crazy, but good enough to use. And obviously the corner room, Kenny Moore, he said, will be his slot. I was giving him shit because he's 5'9", but he's adamant that 5'9" in the slot won't
Kenny
be bad.
Moore is one of the better slot
what
corners
happens.
in the NFL.
Yeah, it's in the NFL he's great. In the game, I don't know. But then his other two guys, I mean, Cooper DeJean and Travis Hunter. They may not have abilities, but
here's the thing.
that's
Like, depends on what he does with Travis Hunter is whether or not this makes us bad.
define what he does.
So if he keeps him at a corner and gives him corner abilities, he's going to be good. If he gives him goes receiver and gives him receiver abilities, this room is not great.
So what he told
it's not
me,
bad.
what he told me was he was going to keep him, like the abilities he will have will be at corner, but he's just going to give him the Iron Man one so he can play receiver.
Yes. So he will be a good. There's probably it's a good room then. If he's staying superstar dev corner, he's gonna have superstar dev corner ability.
That works on both sides of the ball.
But that's still just all things considered. But I think if he gives him just two solid corner abilities, I think he'll be a decent room because him and Cooper DeJean will be nice.
They're gonna be here for a while. Yeah,
they'll be nice. They'll be a nice tandem. And especially with Hunter. Now, the thing that sucks, and I've mentioned this a couple times, is I hate that the game is like they've decided that in order for him to be able to play both ways, he has to have that ability.
Yeah.
Because that ability, like, it just takes away from. It makes Travis Hunter objectively a worse player. Because yes, he can play both sides, but now he has to play with one less superstar ability than every other superstar.
Yeah.
Which I hate that. And even though he has that go over wide receiver, like unless you take acrobat, which is an okay ability, but it's not great. Like you essentially have no abilities on the wide receiver side, and which again, still better than not using at all. But I just hate that they lock him into just doing they have to have that ability in order for making him play. Like,
no, you're
I
not.
think it just be if his stats are good enough, he should be able to play both ways. But you should just make it so like if receivers are bad. Like if they can't play corner, then their corner stat should be like 12, and just make it just unusable. But if it's and vice versa, like you shouldn't take corners if they're really bad at being a receiver. They should have really bad route running and really bad release and all that stuff, just so that way they can't do it. I think that's how they should have done it instead. But Madden decides to do, or EA decides to do things the way they want. But I think this room is good because him staying at corner.
Yeah.
And the safeties are not. They're just average.
Yeah, safeties are nothing special. But, I mean, as far as overall, what are you guys thinking, man?
I like it a lot. I'm giving it an A-. I hate the fact that
I didn't want to be biased.
I
don't want to be biased. Like, I'm looking at the whole team, and, like, I really would be, like, strict on his grade. But I don't really have any issues. I mean, like, I would be happy if this was my team. And, him and I don't play the same way, but, I mean, I think it's pretty well crafted. So I will also have to give a A-.
I'll give it a B.
Okay.
I think it's decent. I don't think it's. I think you guys might be overhyping the team a little bit, but I think it's good. I think it has good pieces. I just don't. Not outside of like, he's got good receivers and he's got good corners. I don't like his running back that much. It's okay.
Chuba Hubbard is
Quarterbacks.
is really good in this game.
Yeah, you got Chuba, you got a great D line, you got good
But, like,
corners. I mean, I think he has good pieces everywhere.
He's got good corners, he's got good receivers, he's got a good linebacker. I mean, again, he's got like, everything else is decent here and there, but like, I give it a B. I don't love the team. I don't hate the team. I think it's good.
It's not
I
your
just don't
type
think
of
it's
team.
great. Nah, I give it a B.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, all right.
So-
B on the B.
Moving on to that, who wins this division this year? The NFC South.
Yeah, this is the other group of death, I guess, is what it is.
No,
The other side
this
with
is
Clemson.
this is not a difficult decision. I already know it. CJ is gonna win the division, and then he's gonna lose in the first round.
Not in the first round, losing the fucking NFC Championship game. Let's get this over with.
No, he's gonna lose. You're gonna lose in the first round.
Who
This is
am
what
I
you're gonna
losing
do.
to in the first round if you're
It doesn't matter. It does not matter who you play. You are gonna lose. I don't know why. I don't know what happens. Things just go awry.
It's seriously
And
the
you're just
most
gonna lose.
fuck
You're
shit
gonna lose.
ever for
You're
me
gonna play
every time.
You're gonna play Cam. You're gonna play Cam in the first round. You're gonna lose 10-7.
I'm gonna get fucking Kyle Pitts again. It'll be a phantom
Dude.
DPI call that puts him in field goal range to
But-
win the game again.
I genuinely don't know who, because like each one of these guys has like always makes playoffs. Like there hasn't been a season where one of these guys hasn't made playoffs.
All four of
I
us
don't
can
think.
make the playoffs.
CJ will go 15-1. Miss for six. The 17 game season now.
17.
You're saying CJ's gonna go undefeated?
No,
he
he's
said
gonna go
one- he said
16-1.
He said he'll give me one loss.
He's gonna go 16-1, and then he's gonna lose in the divisional round after his bye week. Don't know why, unexplainably.
Hmm.
And then I will give toss up because it depends on what BWO shows up on the season. Because BWO will do this funny thing where he will either be the best player in the conference, or he will miss the playoffs, and there is no fucking in between with this. He just likes to teeter off on both ends. I'd probably give the Saints a second if I'm gonna play it safe. And then who was the other team?
Dennis.
It's the Panthers and Dennis, and then Bebo.
Dennis. Fuck, Dennis is good too.
Dude, I know, that's
it's
why,
a
like-
tough division.
Like, I
love
wanna
the
say my
fact that
brother's
it's
second
in a
because he always
competitive
makes
division
playoffs,
again.
but-
I love this.
I don't know who. Like, I feel like it's disrespect. Like, I don't mean disrespect when I say Dennis and or Bebo at third or fourth. It just feels disrespectful to have them in that range.
Yeah,
Even
but
though,
you
again,
could
they
say
could
they're gonna be
technically
third
make
and
playoffs.
fourth, but they could still have 10 wins.
Like, they will. That's the thing. It's not they can't. They will. I mean, it's everyone in this division will have 10 wins minimum. Yeah, I
CJ,
think I would vote Saints second too. I'd say
Saints.
that.
Fuck.
I know.
I do agree. I do think Washington's second with this team.
It's Lamar or Jaden, essentially. And, like, what
I'm
they
going
these guys
to
will do with
I
them.
think
Based off of what I played yesterday, Jaden Daniels was missing a lot of throws.
that could just be what type of throw type he has, though, which that could easily be fixed.
Mm.
Like if he just changes like from whatever past style he's using to one that more heavily relates onto his accuracies, it'll never be an issue ever. So I don't know. Plus, also when he devs up, he's just gonna have all the good throw abilities anyway. So I don't know. I'm gonna give Dennis the third spot for the season. I'm gonna give Bwo the fourth for this season.
Okay.
I think we might have a downswing season for Bwo year one, but then he'll probably turn it around the second or third year and probably finish like first or second the next season or two.
This is not saying
I would
that
offer
Bebo's
some
gonna
things
have
that I
4
don't.
to 5 wins. He's still gonna finish with 10 wins. It's just the
I
rest
think
Yeah.
each of them will
the
finish 10
division
wins
is
at the
gonna be-
minimum.
Is going to be in the playoffs as well. It's not a not.
And again, we can't be certain here, man.
The
Like,
entire
we can't
division
say
could
for
make
sure.
the playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
The entire division probably will potentially, especially if you guys like find a way to split a lot of your games.
Yeah.
I could see you guys all making playoffs.
I will have to leave within the next couple minutes, so I can probably do this one, and then you guys
Yeah,
will have to
let's
finish up the.
Try and finish as fast as possible. All right.
You know what? I
I
will say right now, while I'm here, there's one thing I want to comment on. It's out of order, but just know when we get to Snoop's team, I think it's one of the better ones for sure. So consider that for my grade when we
Alright,
get
moving
there.
on
But
to
who's
the
up
Cardinals
next?
here. This is gonna be Matt
Uh,
Man's team.
Fuck.
yes.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Matt Man, our guy, Mr. Demanding Respect.
What in the
Let's see
fuck
if he
is this
gets it with this
receiver
team
room?
that he built. So he has AR, obviously has his quarterback. Again, another
Oh,
QB of the
fuck am I
future.
looking at?
Bahashal Tootin, I think, is going to be his main back. Wow, great. Okay,
What
that's
the?
actually cool.
Okay, this team is weird.
Hold on, we'll get there. Hold on, we'll get there. So AR and Tootson, two very speedy options at the back. The receive. Wow. Okay, I just got to the receiving room.
Bad.
The receiving room
It's a
is
bad
a
room.
thing. I don't think there is a room.
This is a
Trey
bad room,
McBride.
people.
Oof.
Trey McBride is his probably his outlet on offense. O-line, 88, and then the rest is just not good. So he has two good pieces on the O-line. His defense, not really anything. I mean, like, yeah, Diaby and Bonito will probably be his edges, but no one with abilities. Average D tackle room besides Fisk, who can grow.
I assume.
Does he has
Yeah,
corners, right? Surely.
Diaby.
Oh.
Nope.
Yaya Diaby's gonna be playing. Yaya Diaby's gonna be playing his. Like they're gonna be both of his right edges be his starter.
Okay, did you ask if he has
That-
corners? Nope.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I'm
he's
giving this
gone.
team a C+.
You are
That's
way
generous.
too fucking generous. That's a D minus.
I'm a very nice.
This team
actually, no. Actually,
sucks.
I'm gonna give it a C. Give it a C, because that's disrespectful to Jesus. I'll give it a C, because Jesus' team was better than this. This is a C
This
for me.
team blows.
Yeah, man. I don't know what you're cooking up here.
What
Oh,
the
this
team
fuck
was
was
terrible.
the plan here?
Snoop's in
What
here,
plan?
man. Snoop, your
What
team
plan?
is fucking mortifying. I hate for the fact that I have to play you
What the fuck is
first.
this team? It sucks.
It's bad. It's not good.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not
even
good.
want
It's
to talk
bad.
about it anymore. It's that bad.
Yeah, like I think.
I will give him this. So I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna say some nice things about it.
Oh,
Tootin is good.
I love.
He's
I
really
wanted
fast.
to, and as like my third down back, I wanted to take him before he went.
Yeah.
I was upset.
And why his receivers are dog shit. And they are. Do not get me wrong. Really shitty. They are at
He's
least
heavily
young.
relying on the ability of
They're
Anthony
at least
Richardson
young.
to actually hit a pass 10 yards downfield.
They are at least young, and that is something. Anthony Richardson is the same kind of idea as Jalen Miller. Real life, Anthony Richardson's dog shit. Madden, you can develop him. I think you took him way too early. I think you took him around too early. Not way too
Took
early.
him
Around too
two.
early.
He took him on the turn in
But
round two.
yeah. So that the problem with him is that he picked one. So like, it's tough in that scenario. I think he should have just waited and went somewhere else talent wise. But his receivers are not good. He has to. It is essential that he tries to get one of them a superstar. But even if he does early, they're not gonna have abilities. They're not good. Tesla has potential with his height, and DK, I don't know.
Shamir DK.
Dyke. Okay,
You can call him Dyke.
Dyke. Yeah. Again, with the speed, like they have potential, but like it's a tough show for the start. Aaron Bride's obviously the only good player on that offense. Andrew Thomas is solid. Left guard is solid. We're both good. The right side of his O-line is pretty shit.
but literally after those guards, the rest of the team is just
It's-
like.
You're
Well-
just like, what the fuck was this?
yeah, it's not good. Like his right, but Bonito is good, ish. Diaby's okay. But they're fine. They're fine. D tackles are not good. They're old. Well, one is old, and the other one's actually not that bad. But overall, like it's just there's not. No, it's not good. The team's not good.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
What are you giving,
We are
Fox?
not a fan.
I'm gonna have a D.
Alright.
A D. Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
the
a very
worst
nice
thing we.
guy. So.
It's not even. That's honestly in the disrespectful thing. Now I think I'm back at team. I gave him a D plus, but like his team is way better than this team.
I agree.
So like I might probably a D minus.
Join me with the D
Okay.
minus. Yes.
That's not
Nice,
good.
man. You know
Yeah.
what? Fuck it. I'm
Moving
giving
on.
him a D plus.
All right.
I have to
You're way
stop
too
being a nice
nice.
guy.
You're
Cage
way
has
too
always
nice.
been this way, though. Moving on to the
I'm
Niners
over
with
this.
Blip.
Yes, so the man who got
Took JJ
Mr.
McCarthy.
Mr. JMO. So let's go and talk about it. JJ McCarthy was his first overall pick. Another
This team
great young
looks-
quarterback.
This receiving room looks so much better with Jameis Williams in it, because before it was not.
Excited
good.
to see what he's going to do with them. Isaiah Pacheco will probably be his main back. I'd assume so.
Yes.
The receiving room, yes. I mean, if he didn't have JMO here, would be shocking. But you know, Jerry Jeudy and JMO, he'll be able to do work with those two for sure. Tight end, Okonkwo is. I mean, that's good. You know, that's actually a nice offense. I fuck with that a lot. JJ, it's young, but has potential to do really good. O line is average. It's not bad by any means, so he can work with that. TJ Watt on one end, monster, but he doesn't have another guy on the edge that I see. And then he has Cameron Hayward, who will be there for a year, and Poona Ford. So they're older, but still, he can work with them. Looking at the linebackers,
I like this team.
Nick Martin there is a rookie. He has some good linebackers. I like that. And now let's look at the corner room. So Deontay Banks surely will be 6'2", 5'10". Not the tallest, but I mean, you know, Deontay Banks is someone to build off of back there. Jalen Petrie at a safety, and then probably a Blackman. It's a good team. It's not bad by any means. I think it's a good team.
The team's good. Like his corners hurt him, but Deontay Banks helps him a little bit. But like he's got speed, but he doesn't have height everywhere. But he's got Deontay Banks who's 6'2", so it does help him there. He's not missing out on that. But like everything else, everything else about this team I do like.
I'll make it quick. I'm not even a C. This team's a C. This team's not
it's-
good.
I mean, that's fair. I think it's solid. You think it's average. That's fine.
Yeah, I give C+.
Okay. Moving
The
on
C.
to Snoop's team.
Okay, yeah, and this is a team that I have to give him his flowers, and like I'm gonna go
Seahawks?
through obviously the rest of the roster,
Rams.
but I'll say it now,
I'm sorry.
he has the best D-line in the
I
league,
just saw the
and
first
it will be
three
terrorizing.
Oh
Yes,
my god.
it will be terrorizing. It's like it makes that alone makes me want to give this team like arguably the highest grade, but obviously we'll get to that. Baker is his quarterback, 30 years old, 85. He will have time to develop. I mean, not time to develop, but I mean, he'll have time to help these other guys develop, is what I mean. Yeah, and he'll do good with them. He gave McLaughlin the star dev, but I mean, he has Jordan James here, Javonte Williams,
He
and
gave it to
McLaughlin.
Jaleel
So
McLaughlin? Really?
yes, so he'll probably using some sort of that combo. The receiving room, Chris Olave, I mean, is great. You can't like that's a good receiver. There's
You
not
sure?
much else to
You
pair
sure
with
you didn't give
him.
it to Jordan James?
No, he said Jordan James already has it. I saw he put it in the devs. He gave it to McLaughlin.
Why then?
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe he didn't have anyone else to use it on. But
I mean, yeah,
That
he
Yes.
doesn't really
right.
have youth going through the rest of his roster.
Olave is his receiver, and then he finishes out. I mean, he has a couple good, route runners. Like they're good. Nothing else to like build off of. Olave is really his main guy, and then he has Dalton Kincaid at the tight end position. O line is a little bit below average, I guess you could say.
Can we just stop? Can we just skip to the good part? Because I'll tell
Yes.
you, right D-line's
Here it is:
fucked.
Micah
This
Parsons,
team's great.
Brian Burns, and Dexter Lawrence. 3 27-year-olds, or Micah Parsons is 26. Sorry.
Not even
This
mentioning
D-line-
Ed Oliver in the middle as well.
Yeah, I actually didn't even see Ed Oliver. What the hell? Yeah, I mean, he probably has the best defensive line in the league. No one's coming close, and this alone, in my opinion, again, you guys can disagree, could take it up to an A- at the minimum, not even counting for anything else on his team, because it's just so good. Looking at the rest of the team, I mean, that's maybe where it gets a little bit lackluster. The linebackers are okay. Corners, I mean, he has Byron Murphy Jr. and Lenore.
Lenore.
Commodore Lenore.
Thank you. And they're both like 5'10", 5'11", but still, I mean, at this point,
He has an average secondary. I'd say slightly above average talent-wise. Not crazy
Yes,
speed
agreed.
or height, but like I'd say like in terms of like overall
yeah, agreed.
average. Like they're all good. Like 85, 82, 81, 86, 84, and they're not like old. So like they're not great. They're not great by any means, but like they're better than your average. Like or they're decent. They're okay. Linebackers are not great. Same idea. General like
Yeah.
Tremaine Edmonds is tall as shit. So that's
Oh, he's 6'5".
a nice little
Jesus, I didn't
bonus.
even see that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so obviously I don't really like his D line's obviously redonkulous, but it's just silly. And the defense behind it is good enough that it makes the defense really good. Because like the secondary, while it's not good, there's no hey, his corners are all really shit, so this D line's not gonna matter. They're at least decent. And the hopes are for him is that he just sacks the fuck everybody before they get a chance.
Essentially, yeah.
Offensively, I like Baker Mayfield where he got him. I think Baker Mayfield will be good for like 4 seasons, 3 seasons at least, and then maybe 4th season might get a little dicey. But he's not. The thing with Baker, this is what he has right now with Baker, 85 overall. What he has. This is it. He's not gonna get a lot better. He might go an overall or 2 up, but he's not. You're not getting Baker up to like a 90 something over. Like this is what you got. You're obviously planning to draft somebody another quarterback at some point or another, but that's okay because he's still good.
Yeah.
I don't like his running backs at all. Really, well, Jordan James is cool at Oregon, but he's nothing special. And then Jaleel McLaughlin, I think that's a weird choice for the dev, but that's whatever. Chris Olave, I like him a lot. I don't particularly care for anything behind him.
Yes, it's just Chris Olave.
Rashad Bateman's like my boy in real life. Like I love Rashad Bateman and on the Ravens normally.
This year.
I mean, he's a dog. He catches touchdowns. He's a deep threat, which is he's good. But Madden wise, he's just okay. And they're all just the rest of the guys behind him they're solid. They're not bad though. They're just all solid. Chris Olave though should be really good. So solid room. Dalton Kincaid is young, youngish star dev, so he'll be fine. O-line's not good. O-line's bad.
Yeah.
O-line
That's
is bad.
like the weakest part of his team.
But I'd give this team a B. I'd give this team a B plus because I think his offense in general is not great. It is good. Secondary is not great, but it is good. Linebackers are not. They're just okay. But that D line is so good that it probably raises the grade at least like half a letter grade or maybe a whole letter grade.
I think a whole letter grade on its own, dude. Like that. Oh my god.
You take away those pass rushers and you swap them out for something around like the low 80s or mid 80s or something like that, this grade drops to at least a C plus. But because of these guys, to me, this is game changing.
Yeah, this
is a B
now
plus.
Literally game.
I don't know enough about this Madden yet to know if having an elite D line is going to be like I know like last Madden or Madden like linemen barely matter and it was annoying. So hopefully it matters more. But like because if D line really mattered, kind of like how college football it really mattered. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So if it's anything close to what it was like in college football, then a good D line can literally carry your entire defense.
Yeah, and you know, if you want to see how good this D line is, obviously tune in tonight because I'm gonna be playing him tonight, so you'll get to see this. Yeah, I know. I have to play this.
Sorry to hear that
and then
D
I have
line
to play
was.
CJ.
Well, here's the thing. You have Jamar Chase. He doesn't have anyone that can keep up with Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm glad about. Like I think if I could pass the ball, but like Riley Leonard is not gonna have a fun time.
Yo, you got Riley Leonard at quarterback? What the?
Listen, we're gonna give him a chance, and if he doesn't work, Gino's gonna. Oh
Yeah,
shit, she's here. Okay, I gotta hop off. You guys finish this off for me. Give him a B plus for me as well.
All right.
I think he is a really good draft. I really like his team. Good luck on the rest of the stream, guys.
Thank you. All right, so finishing off here with the Seahawks with Skibbs. He's got Justin Herbert at quarterback, followed up with Najee Harris and RJ Harvey. Probably going to lean more leaning on RJ Harvey. Wide receiver room, he's got JSN, Jaden Reed, and Trey Harris. I mean, this is probably going to be Trey Harris on the outside, Reed on the outside, and JSN in the slot. At least that's what I would do if I was him.
Yeah.
I don't hate the receiver room, but I also don't love it.
there's no superstars, so you're again he's doing that same thing where you're banking on someone to get a dev eventually.
Yeah,
But
Tucker
yeah,
Kraft is great as a tight end. I can't believe they gave him
he's fast.
88
Yeah.
speed. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
His offensive line is alright. It's nothing special. Then you get to Lane Johnson, who will be there for a year. Will Anderson.
Yeah, I mean, his right
started.
side's super duper old, and it's gonna need to be immediately addressed because they're old as fuck.
His D-line I like, except for the defensive tackles. That's where it kind of dies off. But he's got Will Anderson, who's going to be a fucking animal for years to come. Josiah Stewart, he'll probably dev well. I believe he starts as a star? Yeah, he does. He starts as a star dev. And
Yeah.
Alfred Collins, rookie out of Texas, he'll be fine. He like, there was a clear direction he wanted to go youth-wise on the D-line. You get to the linebackers, it's alright. Okereke is a little bit older. He's fast, though, so it'll be usable. Then you get to the outside line, the Will and the Sam, I'm guessing are these two, whichever one their alternative. But Frankie Louvu, very underrated player in real life. Glad Madden finally recognized that.
Yeah, he's solid. Yeah, he's he's just an good all-round player, yeah.
You get to the corner room, you see Denzel Ward there. Then you go down, you see Alontae Taylor, who's probably playing as outside as well, with
Fast, yeah.
Adoree Jackson and Mekhi Blackman, Dorian Strong. It's a good team from what we're going through. Safety position, Quan Martin is probably going to be starting over Xavier Woods. I'd imagine so. That's the case. Derwin James is a strong safety. It's a solid team. There's definitely some areas where he can improve on. I think the fact that he was able to get a good quarterback though, and still come out with Will Anderson, Denzel Ward, Derwin James, like players that are going to be difference makers right away, gives this to me a B as well.
Yeah, I go to B.
Otherwise, it's pretty much average. So,
yeah, I give it a B.
Moving on to who wins the division, we don't necessarily know these players stuff like that, but based off of the teams and stuff like that, I have to give it. Snoop was my pick to win the division anyways, so I'm gonna give it to him regardless. His team also puts him over the top. No one has an O-line to compete with him other than the Seahawks. Like, that's the only one that is going to be able to have any chance of stopping Micah Parsons, Dexter Lawrence, and whoever the fuck else he had. Brian Burns.
Yeah. Who are the users again?
So it's Mattman as the Cardinals, Blip as the Niners, Snoop as the Rams, and Skibbs as the Seahawks.
Yeah, I don't know two of them.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Blip and Skibbs, but I know Mattman is okay. He's gotten better recently. So like I kind of want to favor him for second, but then his team just tells me no. And
yeah, I mean Snoop's team probably is gonna help carry him.
Oh, absolutely. Snoop's also not as bad as people think. I'm gonna give Skibbs second, and then I'm gonna give Mattman third, and then Blip fourth.
Yeah, I would go with that because I just don't know enough of them to really have an opinion on that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But yeah, that's.
What's the last one here? We have one more conference. Oh, was that the last? No, we still got the. Oh, that's the last one. Okay.
Yeah, the NFC West was the last one. So reviewing that all, you gave your highest grade. You did not give any A's.
If I had to consider, I think who did I give the B pluses to?
You gave the B pluses to Verm, Cam, myself, and Snoop.
I'd say you and Cam were probably the closest to the A minus. I would say if I had to put that in there. I think Verm's team's good, but long term's an issue. And then as with the last one we just did, his team is really really good on the D line, but everything else is just average for the most part. Except for Chris Olave, he's also really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say probably yours or Cam's are probably they're probably the best two teams in the conference, top to bottom. If I had to get. Considering where I have to consider user into it all, I'd yourself just because I know your team's gonna dev up cleaner, but yes, Vanessa, what's up? Yeah, I know. Sorry, my daughter just came home and
You're good.
She wants to show me stuff.
Yeah, so
that's how I look at it.
My highest grades were between Cam and Wash, and I do agree that if I had to grade myself, I would grade myself on the same as them. I do think I had a good draft. But personally, I like Wash's team probably the most, and I hate the fact that it's in my division.
Okay.
I think the
Yeah,
quarterback,
I mean-
the quarterback difference is what gives it to me.
And I think it's a part of the thing with the divisions too. Is that the thing with the divisions is that people who are in the power division, for the most part, also draft really well because they know
They know what they're doing.
what Madden, but they know what Madden is. And that's not, like I didn't see the full grade yet. I think the only bad grade out of the
I can go over it.
was
So
Rev. I think it was Rev, right?
Rev had a D minus. So based off of what I gave Aaron a D. I gave Rev a D minus. I gave Redhead a D, and then I gave Mattman a D minus as well. Those were the lowest grades I gave.
So why'd you guys hate Rev's team so much? Let me look. Slow running backs. Nothing talented at. Well, he's got 99 speed.
He's got really.
That's a.
Like, yeah, that's gonna save him. 100%.
And Rice is solid. Rice is solid.
No,
He's got.
We
insane
said that,
catching.
but keep going.
Hold on. Yeah, what's up, baby girl?
Why talking?
Because I'm just talking. We're doing some stuff. Yeah. O-line is bad. Holy smokes. O-line is not good. Okay. That's not good. D-line's bad. I guess Kobe Turner's fine. He's going to be solid. Jack Campbell's pretty good.
Oh,
There's
Bernard
some
is
bright spots,
okay.
but then there's just like he could have done so much better.
I wouldn't give this like a D, but I'd give it like a C.
That's exactly what Cam and Cage did. They gave him a C.
C. Yeah, I'd give it like a C, maybe a C plus, because like Xavier McKinney's a dog, and his other Kitchens is slow, or Kinchins, whatever his name is. He's slow as shit. He's slow as my ass. That's tough, and he's short. That's double bad. Yeah, I can see why you got that right. Yeah, that's fair. But no, I mean,
If you want to go through
outside
all
of-
the other ones and just see kind of like why we gave them that.
oh yeah, I'll get around to that at some point. But in terms of like the NFC, I'd say I was harsh on Jesus's team, but I think objectively, like the only like objectively bad football teams that we have in here is not conference.
Yeah, Matt
Like,
Man's
bad.
by far.
Like, if I
we were
look
all
at-
unanimous that team sucked. Cage gave
Yeah, that team
one
was
D
not-
to anyone, and it was Batman.
That's impressive. He was real nice on the grades.
The amount of
He was nice on
pluses
it.
are hilarious.
The plus softens the blow, you know. It makes it feel a little. But
Cage just wants to be everyone's friend.
yeah.
And
I get it.
meanwhile, I'm there just ripping people.
Yeah, everyone hates me already anyway, it's fine. Everyone wants to see me fail anyway, it's fine. It's gonna be ridiculous when I go to the Super Bowl and win again. You guys are all like, hey, Flynn sucks.
It was wild though yesterday when we were going through it and they were like
That was some-
they were saying
I
that
went back-
Flems was gonna finish in second, or third. I was just like, what?
Let's get two things straight.
I
One,
think you were gonna. I said you were gonna finish second. Everyone else was saying third,
Bro,
and I had to go measure.
let's get one thing straight. First off, games at the beginning of the year, like in head-to-heads, don't fucking matter.
Yep.
Let's get that straight.
I
I did
agree.
lose. I lose them I play every year, and I lose every year at the beginning of the year because I'm
You
just
don't know how
trying
the
different
game
things.
works yet.
Yeah, I'm just trying things out. Like, and now, granted, he to the point I think of. I listened to back. Point Cam, he is right. I haven't played a lot recently. However, I would like to make a point of when I did play a lot in college football. What happened?
You smoked everyone.
I went to every national championship game.
In your
Every one of them.
Everyone's defense. You were Oregon.
Brother, we had
I know. We had everyone
Alabama,
else.
we had Texas. Like it's not like I was playing a bunch of 3-stars.
No, but Oregon
Boy-
has such an advantage out in the West because they get a lot of the California guys that are gonna want to go there.
I'm
Because
gonna be straight with you. I think I had 2 seasons where I had the top five
I don't think I had
top
any of
5
those. And
recruiting.
I was But I was also in Florida. I was competing with all the Florida teams and Georgia.
Yeah, but like that Florida State team was also good too. Not in real life that year, but
Yeah, I did
in
well with that team.
the game. Like everyone had talented teams. For a majority of people had super talented. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that from anybody, because I had to go through the ringer every playoffs.
Yeah.
But I think, because I'm dead set on being as committed to playing this full season as
He wants
possible.
his Ravens.
So I think I might start off slow. I'm confident that I'll be getting back around to the tippity top. So I can see the second. The third though is just straight disrespect.
Do you want to hear the reason why I said the second for you? I said the second because year one, Jalen Milroe will hold you back, while Zavon will have the advantage at the quarterback position and other positions over your team.
I get your line. Well, hey man, star dev Jalen Milroe now though.
But year two, I think year 2 and on, you're gonna win it hands out. Like,
I think it's gonna be tough. Like the division's tough. Like
yeah, it's a good division.
like
Doom
Zavon's
drafted
gonna
a
be
great
tough.
roster.
Obviously.
That's what's gonna keep him competitive
Doom-
in that. Rev is a
Doom's
good user.
good,
He needs to figure out a little bit when it comes to drafting.
And
free agency.
Rev's. So me and Rev have this thing where Rev has a lot of trouble beating me, and mainly in the big moments, and that's like, he hates it. I'm like his worst nightmare. When it comes to playoff time, he hates me. Like in college football, I think we played 3 or 4 straight
If he
playoff
wasn't playing
seasons.
you, he was playing me.
He hated it. He hates me for that. But no, I think it's a good division. I think it's obviously gonna be very competitive, top to bottom. So I like, and Zavon obviously, where he's been arguably the best player in the league in terms of winning Super Bowls, consistently, because he's won what now 5 over the last
Something like that.
3
Yeah.
Maddens, I think the last 3 Maddens he's won 5 Super Bowls, which is good, obviously. Is really good. So I can see that absolutely. And then Doomed has always been good. He's been tough. He likes to get on my dick a lot, but he's tough. I mean, you know, we've all seen it. We've seen the command. It's
Yep.
there.
Flims is
It's my favorite. No, his command is my favorite.
The one oh
The doomed one is the best
I
one.
got you.
But no, it's gonna be tough. Like there's all 4 guys are really good. Rev put himself on the 8 ball with his team, but I think it should be fun.
Yeah.
But if I can get back into the swing of things, I gotta find a playbook. That's my biggest thing right now. I just gotta and if I can get that down for
if you want something that would fit your team's play style, try Arizona.
I was thinking about the Saints too. We're gonna look. I'm looking. I got a couple things. We're gonna look at a couple things, but hopefully if I can get one down. Like last year when I played the last season, the one I actually really ended up liking was the Raiders, randomly.
Raiders is always
don't know
solid.
why. But I loved it when I played. Didn't love it because I hated the game last year. But I came that last season and played. I thought it was really good. But yeah, it should be fun. It's gonna be a fun. Both of our conference or divisions are.
Yeah, we're in the 2 death divisions.
Yeah, it's never relaxing, that's for certain. But
I love it.
it's gonna be a show for sure.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah,
I
it's gonna be
always
fun.
see
It's gonna be
it.
interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'm real happy I switched back to the Dolphins after seeing those jerseys they dropped the other day.
A lot of people
Holy
don't like them.
smokes, they're nice. What?
Yeah,
a lot of people are wrong.
don't like them.
A lot of people are wrong.
I can see why you like them though. They're kind of similar to the Ravens a little bit.
Clean. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go hang out with my daughter. Get ready for my fantasy draft where I'm gonna draft a way worse team than my Madden team. But it's fun.
Hey, you could get Brian Thomas Jr. in the first round again.
I'll tell you what we're doing actually, which is funny. I'm gonna share these with everybody. I'm sorry, Vanessa, did you fall? We're doing our picks today.
Mhm.
We're gonna determine our draft order. How we're determining it is I'm loading up and I'm gonna stream it if anyone cares to see it. But I'm streaming WWE 2K25. We're gonna do a Royal Rumble.
I love that idea.
and it's none of the wrestlers. It's all
It's
all like
creative
fictional
people.
characters.
I love it.
Yeah, so like Spider-Man,
I
Scooby,
love it.
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, all kinds of
You
funny
got to make
stuff.
sure they're all the same. They're all the same ratings though.
Yeah, they're pretty much all like identical.
But yeah, I love that idea. That should be a lot of fun. Like those are the best
It's gonna
kind of
be
things.
funny.
Like where you're just like in a party with people, and you're just like sipping something, and you're just like it's just chaotic. I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny because like each person has two wrestlers, and obviously it's gonna go whoever's eliminated first is last, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited for it. It's gonna be funny. We did the same thing last year, and I got second, which was good. But yeah.
All right, well, yeah, that'll
Okay.
do it for us as we get past the draft grades. I will post the NFC ones in the draft grades
Yes.
channel there, and
Yep.
the prediction as well. Thank you guys for tuning in if you did and for staying as long. And if you guys are watching this back, thank you for doing that as well. And we will see
And fuck you all.
guys
Yes, that's
probably
Oh,
after week 1 advances. I believe that's Wednesday. No, it's not Wednesday.
I'm sorry.
Might be Wednesday.
I'm sorry. My daughter's yelling at me for saying it back. All right. I love you all. Bye.
See you guys.